I'm proud of you guys.
Now recording.
Oh,
Son of a-
I tried so hard.
Why we can't have nice things.
just when I thought you'd grown as a person.
I know, right?
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, I'm really proud of Anne. There he is. Okay.
No, just kidding.
I was like,
At least
I'm impressed. Oh, never mind.
At least I'm consistent. You can consistently know that I'll disappoint you.
This is true.
It's not really disappointment. Not for me, anyway.
That's because you're weird.
Lucy thrives on the chaos, so
I
really
do.
does.
I am a creature of chaos. And an agent of chaos.
That is true.
All
Goes
right.
a long way to explain cause, actually.
It explains a lot, actually. So anyway, last we left off, you all got to meet the queen, and by proxy, you did end up meeting the father, who the group discovered was none other than the old war buddy and brothers in arm of Dell, Candace, who is now currently Mandalore. So you got at least that question answered before Dell had kind of a rather explosively emotional reunion with him, resulting in the death of Eric, which you win some, you lose some. But after kind of that reunion and after the cleanup, the queen allowed you all to return to the Peachy Keen to kind of emotionally wind down before, after the party that she was hosting, she requested that you guys would return later to further discuss the details of the father and what she and Candace have been doing. So at the moment, Dell and Candace are in Dell's room talking, having some private reunion conversation, while the rest of you are kind of winding down from that emotional turmoil that you all went through. And it's getting to start being closer towards the evening and time to return. You're allowed to return in your regular gear as opposed to the party gear, but for the most part, it's just in that cool down stage after that reunion. So what are each of you doing during this little break?
Well, Io forgot he's wearing his bedazzled visor, so he's still got that on. And
He is
he's currently
crazy.
just chilling on the roof of the Peachy Keen.
Mira would still be in the back on her computer looking through different things and working on a new program called Siva.
Is she still? I know you posted something in IC chat. Is she still kind of radiating that like bad feelings? Like, is she still in that like in the feels, or is she kind of like regained her composure now?
Starting to regain her composure, but it's still
I'm starting to.
Yeah, it's still out there.
Okay. Because I know when Viri then wants to do this was they were in the middle of a conversation. Doesn't mind saying if we finish that. I know that's what they're doing right now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, I was drawing something. I was really focused on one tiny little highlight, and I'm done now. I put it away.
So you're pulling a
Ben.
Lucy.
Ben over here. Ben. Okay?
I mean, I'm paying attention even though I'm drawing squids. It's all good.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm good at multitasking, but I was really into that for some reason. Okay, anyway.
Ben, I don't know what
Yes.
you were zoning out about, but what I was saying is that I don't know. I just don't really think I want to go back to Coruscant right now. I mean, I know you said the Jedi Temple's there, but is it really that much divided from the rest of the city? It just feels close to home. Like, new as home. You kind of see her still like looking off in Mira's direction, kind of like picking up on force ripples, force feelings. I don't know what they're called,
Force
but
feelings.
is that a thing? Like, I mean, I know I did it in the IC chat, but like, Angie, is that like a thing that like the Jedi's can pick up on, like how people are feeling too, or just
Oh,
like
yeah.
their aura?
Yeah, they can definitely be attuned to how somebody is feeling. And that is kind of a quote unquote disturbance in the force for them, like it's a ripple.
I feel like they could use it for like political discussions with people or something, like they're trying to get a certain result. They'd be like kind of monitoring how their questions are making somebody feel. I'd do that.
Diplomatic negotiation.
You are also one of the most I know, so that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I think Viri probably turns that off more than Ven does, but I think especially Mira finding that out is something that like her little antennae would pick up on. So she's kind of like a little distracted with that.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess Ben would just say, well, the temples kind of does seem like a different world, especially if you just grew up there. It's pretty secluded, but I can understand why you wouldn't want to go back, especially right now.
Kind of just see her like think about it a little bit, just kind of like you definitely can see like the cogs turning in her head of like what life would be like as a Jedi versus what she grew up on. And she goes, maybe one day. We'll see. And with you growing up there, how did people being trained there see outsiders? Guy that didn't grow up there.
I don't know if it was. I don't know how much it was. At least when you were younger, you don't really think about anyone outside. You just focus on what's in front of you, if that makes sense. I mean, we were always trained to protect people. So I think most of the time it was seeing people as outside the temple who didn't have force abilities, just knowing that you were training to be able to use those abilities to eventually go out and help them and help whoever needed it. But it was secluded, and I think that might have been a bit of a detriment, especially when the Mandalorian Wars happened, and I think lots of Jedi were able to easily ignore the suffering of others because it wasn't
Seems
in their face.
anti-Jedi.
Hmm?
That kind of seems anti-productive, anti-Jedi.
That is what Revan and the rest of us said. they had their reasons, but they never seemed to hold up very well for me or Isaidus.
What about your master? Your master fight alongside you?
No, no.
What's your master like?
She was
On the spot.
yeah. Good thing I thought about this a long
I was like,
time
I don't
ago
think I've
'cause
ever
Mira
asked you
made me
about
think
this.
about it. Yeah, no, like Mira made me think about it because she made a thing of her old master, and I was like, "Oh yeah, what would it be like?" And I was like, "Oh no, it wasn't good." So,
Thanks, Rob.
wah, wah. Yes, she just says she trained me well,
Obviously.
but but as soon as I started expressing any sort of doubt, she was upset. And when I left with Isaidus, she saw it as a personal betrayal, I think, as well as a betrayal to the order and everything that she taught me. So, I mean,
Knew
we
about
fought
Sai?
together. What?
Said she knew about Sai?
We weren't together when we left for the Mandalorian Wars. I was 18 or 19, and we at the time
Dope
were
age,
friends.
just saying.
What?
It's a pretty dope age. I mean, you know, it's pretty cool when you're that age.
The best age. She just kind of like raises an eyebrow, like, yeah. So she didn't know, but I mean, Isaidus and I got married during the war, but after I eventually came back to the order, after everything had happened, and after
Sorry, Star Tube.
Hmm?
It just
Did you say something, Mike? Because I think you cut out.
Mike? Well, shit, guys.
Oh,
Veery's
no!
dead.
I think we've lost Fury.
Rip.
She just like shorts out and disappears into static. Oh no!
It was a
Fury.exe
simulation
is
all
correct.
along.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now that's a plot twist.
I know, right?
It's weird because he's still on here. Even I wonder if his like whole phone froze or something.
I don't know. Michael!
We've lost him.
No.
In a highly emotional moment of conversation. God damn it.
Damn it, Discord.
Right?
Curse you. I still am pretty impressed that he moves and literally goes to play D&D an hour later. I don't think I could do that. I would be so stressed
I know,
out.
right?
I wouldn't
On
be
2
even
hours
remotely
of sleep.
organized enough to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Too much clutter. Maybe he like rearranged his boxes so it was like being in Veery's cargo hold.
Getting totally into character. I love it.
Yeah.
Michael?
sorry.
Hey, he's back.
Oh, it's a miracle.
Veery just fades out of static back into existence. It's fine,
That's
guys.
what we were saying.
Sorry, Ben. I had to take that call. Look, the StarTube manager. I've been waiting for him to call me back. This could be a really big break for me. I'm sorry.
Did you get a call?
Sorry about that. No, I think like my mobile hotspot had some setting that said like turn off after 20 minutes of inactivity, and I'm like, well, that's stupid because I'm activitying
Yeah,
right
what the
now.
heck?
I don't know, whatever.
Well, it was great
It's
because
par for
like
the course.
you went to say something, and then Ben and like everybody just stops, and then Rachel's like, "Are you there, Michael?"
Yeah, I like monologue. I'm like, Ben? Hello?
Are you
Hello?
listening to me?
I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I was like, because I think I said something like, I just don't know how I fit into the Jedi. I think that's something like the last thing I said. And like, I just don't know my place in all
Silence.
this. And then just nothing. And I'm like, well, like that. I'm worried no one's gonna like they're gonna shut me away.
This is
No,
not
in the meantime-
reassuring.
Just,
Meantime,
like,
the whole-
storms off.
We're all just like yelling at you, like, "Michael, are you alive?"
Michael, come back!
Wow.
Come back!
I'm about to sign back up to my cell phone, but I got to work.
All that monologue. Wait.
Okay. Well, the last thing I was saying before you like literally said like a tiny like little blip of a beep.
Yeah.
That's all I heard. But I think
Beep.
I mentioned that we were. I think I said that me and Isaidus were friends before we went to war together, and that's when we got married. And then later,
Oh my God, then way more.
What? Huh?
I was talking for a long time without y'all hearing me.
Really? Oh no!
I think
Yeah,
I thought we changed subjects from that.
No.
And I don't know how to get from there to the next question then. Yeah, because the question originally was, wish we had rewind. This was like, did your master know? You said no. Y'all got married
Yeah.
when you were away.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
And that must have just
Oh.
been all you getting to another
That
subject.
was all me. Holy shit! I don't remember how I got there because basically the whole point was like, oh, okay. And then I think she said something in the middle, and then the question was, I guess I'm just worried about my whole place in the Jedi Order and how I fit into everything. I don't know. I don't know how she connected that with you and Sai leaving, but I know like the whole idea going back to the Coruscant and like I think it was so the idea that your master shunted you for expressing and being different.
Yeah.
I think like got that mindset in her like, oh well then what about me? Like what if you just got taken away or if your master kind of shunted you for expressing your own doubts and your personal stuff, and how much more so like someone that doesn't even grow up there and have a place there. Where's her place in the order? I think that's just I don't know. Yeah, that's along the lines of where she's going with it. Or she got
Okay.
like a really important phone call.
So where do you want to pick this up then?
I think that's just what it is. I think she just turned to you and be like, I guess, and I'm just worried then. Such a strong Jedi and you do so much good that you're expressing your thoughts, you're wanted. Much more so someone like me have a place. An outburst of vocal ideas where she yeah, that's a good way of explaining me.
You cut out for like half of that.
Holy fuck. I'm done. We're just dueling now. That's it. Let's duel, man.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one sitting here going, "Oh God, what did he say?"
Yes.
I'm done. I'm just done.
The title of this episode is just simply going to be chaos.
Okay.
Michael's internet issues.
So sad.
She's just saying her like. So where do I fit in among all this? Someone who's more vocal and wasn't trained at the temple. When you have you who does so much good and was taunted by your own master just because you express some doubt.
Well, I mean, it may have been different if Isaidus hadn't gone full Sith, you know? It, if so many hadn't gone Sith afterwards and followed Revan, it might not have been such a extreme reaction. But it sort of, unfortunately, in their eyes, proved their point. And so I think a lot more people felt that they were justified in,
Returning to the traditional way.
yeah. So the situation's different now. Not as emotionally charged. You know, you're not in, you don't have that history to you. I think there's a wide variety of people who believe in the tradition in various ways. I know it was always effective for me when I felt like I wanted to be a part of the order more, I guess, was just to take missions and things that I knew I believed in, but I knew I wouldn't be monitored as much or be as involved with many other Jedi, and it worked out. But I'm not so convinced that the order is 100% the right way to go either. But if it was something you wanted, I think you could find a place in it. It just might take time. I don't think they would turn their backs on you because of your upbringing. But unfortunately, some might be skeptical of you because I was the one that trained you.
They can go shove it because shoot, I have the best teacher in the world. I'll show
She
them in
smiles a
battle
little
if they
bit.
want to question it.
What did you say?
And I'll show them that in battle if they ever question. I'll put them on their ass.
That unfortunately might prove their point more than yours. But
Well, if I can take them on in a battle or outwit them, then obviously better training than they did. You just see Viri as in like fully convinced of this, like nothing you can say can tell me otherwise.
she'll let her have this one. We're not anywhere near the temple right now. We can have that conversation for another time.
I think Viri's like after laughing with on that. I think one of her last questions is really pertinent. Right. So you kind of,
Are you talking?
no, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking how I'm wording my words. You made a mention. I know you said you expressed doubts. You kind of said too something about not even sure if the order is the right place for you. Something along those lines. You
Yeah, we
questioning.
discussed it. Yeah.
I know you're agree with them on a lot of things. Really think you would the order completely?
I'm not sure. I stayed because, well, I went back to it, I should say. I went back to it because I believed that they were still doing enough good to stay. And they are still. I mean, I don't think that they're not. But I went back because I thought I could help change things. And with how things worked out with Isaidus, any credibility I could have had to change things is gone now. So it doesn't feel much like there's...
Your fault that he chose the dark side.
Yes, but they would say that, you know, the marriage and, or at least, the council knows about the marriage. Not all the time, but the marriage, they would say, is what led to his fall and why there shouldn't be attachments in the first place. So, which I don't believe is true, but it's what they think. So because of that, I just don't have credibility anymore. And so I don't think I would be able to incite much change. So if I left, I wouldn't be leaving because I don't have faith in it anymore, but maybe just, I think I might be able to do more without them, but I'm not sure. I might stay. But I mean, if anyone said they wanted to join the order, I think I wouldn't discourage that either. Like the...
Oh my god.
Is that yours?
Silent. Yes. So to be fair, the last time I put it on silent is when the internet went out. So I don't know if that was a coincidence or because I put it on vibrate. And it just randomly shuts off my mobile hotspot. So I'm like super scared to do it.
Very turn off your communicator. You're having a very serious conversation right now.
I'm nervous that it's gonna cut off my internet. Why? Alright, if I cut out, it's because I put on vibrate because the DM told me to. Just saying.
Don't you blame me.
After that, you kind of see Veery just like she stares off in the distance for a little bit, like again, almost like visioning something or daydreaming about something. You just kind of hear her like after you talk about, you know, the idea of that you might be able to do more good or incite more change in the order versus from within. And just kind of see her go, huh. I could see myself as a Venonite.
What?
I mean, you have to name yourself. I mean, like, can't just be like, hey, I'm Ven. I'm a not Jedi. And like, Ven and
I mean,
a
I
Venonite.
could.
I follow you.
She probably is
Nice.
laughing
Like
like
it.
that. It probably isn't Rachel.
Order Ven.
I don't think I
Okay.
need to start my own order. I think.
Whether
mean-
I have a place in the order or not, you always have.
Did you say something else?
Oh my god. Did it? Because it was a really super heartfelt line, too. Really?
I know!
Really?
It felt like it was going to be, and then I did it halfway through.
Oh. Let's see if I can, like, get back the emotion. Well, whether or not the order has a place for me, we'll always have an ally.
I got it this time.
I delivered the line better
Yes,
last
I
time.
did it. Oh, it's okay.
You have ruined my Shakespearean take.
Yeah, so she just says, Thanks, Barry. Well, whatever you choose, you're always welcome to stick around with me. But if you chose that you wanted the order, there wouldn't be any feelings held against you.
Appreciate that. I appreciate you letting me question. You see her turn her head again back towards the engine room. Oh, you feel that too?
Yeah.
Want to check in on her, or do you want me? I think we should just.
I mean, if you want to, you can, and if you need help, you can get me. Unless you'd rather me do it.
You are the one that made the compassion rule. I'm just saying.
I think it's more judging on who's going to be more helpful right now.
Right. And better. What did I tell you? I called them something hugs.
Oh, voice hugs. Yeah.
Yeah. Those voice hugs. You're
Yeah.
doing good. You did good today. I felt that.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's the dress. I think it helps.
I don't know how that would help anything. Speaking of dress, I'm going to change anyway. She
It
gets
looks
up.
so good.
Don't change.
Yeah, I think as they're both kind of standing up and to go change, you see Viria turn from like all the stuff that she had like pushed off the crate and like hid behind. You just see her like reach over and she pulls up like this big container of like soup noodles. Oh yeah, I ordered this really cool like soup before you got here, and I thought it was rude to eat it in front of you, but I'm really hungry now.
Could have eaten.
Doesn't
Doesn't matter.
No, it's really, I don't know, it smells good.
As she's getting up, I guess she'll just kind of say, "Hey, by the way, I know you like to distract yourself often, but I think sometimes we." Just gives her a look like, "Don't even."
Yeah.
But I think sometime we should probably talk about what happened with Yara in that conversation, because that's never really. I want to make sure you're okay, and we don't need to have it right now if you don't feel like you can. But I think processing it is going to be better for you in the long run. So
It's been like what, a full day? Longer.
it's been a couple days, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because we were traveling and then we had another, so I think it's been like 3 days.
Yeah, because we had to do some overnights. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really see her react too much. I think the only reaction you saw was when you actually used Yara's name.
Mm-hmm.
Not
I'm sure.
Dorius.
What'd you say?
She was saying, I'm okay right now. It's not the same person. It wasn't Yara. I was like seeing dark me get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, especially after how you described her. Very different. It's hard.
No, I'm okay. I think you've prepared me to think more rashly than I would have before. In a way, let the force guide us to the right place we need to be. If the Force brought me to you, then I trust they'll bring me right to save her. If
So there's a little bit of cutout, but what I got from it was that
the internet right now.
yeah, oh, I'm sorry. That the Force basically like intervened so that she was with the Peachy Keen and stuff.
Yeah,
And
she's just
so
basically saying like if she trusts that the Force brought her to and in the Peachy Keen, she trusts that the Force will guide her to the right way to save Yar if that's what it wants with Yar.
okay. Yeah, so
CDs.
yeah, so she'll just like say like it's a good attitude to have. Yeah, we'll just keep trying. I'm around if you
You
need
cut out.
anything.
I didn't hear that last line.
I just said it's a good attitude to have. We'll keep doing what we can, and if you need to talk more about it, then I'm sure you know where to find me. So she'll like pat your shoulder and then leave to go change.
You're doing so well with the voice hugs, and then really Pat. Thank you. And Viri will send Mira quick instant message, whatever they're called in this universe.
AIM. Just kidding.
Mira instant message.
Perfect.
Hey girl. I can totally imagine Viri saying that. Hey girl, just checking in on you. Today was really weird, and just want to make sure you know you got your best boo looking out for you. So if you want to talk, you let me know, okay? Like in text form. I guess it could be a video message. I don't know. Whatever they
Lots
are.
of
in
caps.
today's age.
Caps lock.
Yes.
I'm imagining like gestures like sendings to everyone. Hello, I am Jester. Are you pooping?
That's 100% something that
Oh,
Barry would do.
so good. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. That's cute.
I don't know if Rob was back yet, actually. I just
Nope,
realized
not
that.
yet.
Oh
Fucking fail. Okay. She sends the second one. Let me know if you get this later, because I saw you haven't read it. She switches to IO. Hey, buddy. You look fabulous with the visor. Wanted to see how you're doing. Today was really weird. You look like you're kind of having fun with it, so I just want to make sure you're okay. I also noticed that, you were in the fields a little too like me. So just wanted to say hey from your best bud B. Okay, bye.
He'll send her a message back. This is like, hey, Viri. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. That's basically it. It's too much
Lame.
effort to like translate everything to text.
You just like gave her the okay response, like
Not even the O,
Okay.
just K.
Yeah. Or the
Okay.
thumbs up.
He put in the effort
You know,
to
if you
put
wanna
in the
talk.
long hey Veery.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
K with like
That is
6
true.
Y's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
6 Y's
typing.
in her name.
Yeah.
She just kind of like looks around a little bit, just kind of like, hey, Del. Know you're having one-on-one time with your best buddy. Just want to say glad you have. I don't know. I got nothing. Let me know if you need to kick his ass, cause I'll help you. But he seems really cool. Okay, bye. So guys, really good. You should try it if you like noodles.
We should totally welcome to join IO up on top of this shit.
You didn't
Open
tell
a
her
cold one.
where you are.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She'll probably go looking for you in the cockpit and be like, "What the fuck?" All right, well, never mind.
He's just enjoying
Actually,
a cold
no,
one on
that's
top
exactly
of the
what
ship.
she does. She takes her fogat and noodles up to the cockpit and probably spills a little like broth in the co-pilot seat.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you guys are both probably watching the same sunset. Her in the cockpit, you on the roof.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's all
Meanwhile-
Veer's gonna do. Mira comes back.
Meanwhile, Rob is back, so there's that.
Mhm.
Okay, so Mira, I don't know what you were doing, but you got a little voice message, a little red blinking light. So whenever you press on it, you hear, "Hey girl, it's Vivi. Checking in on you, boo boo, because it was really weird and super emotional, and you leave a little early, and I just want to make sure you're okay. And if you want to talk, hit up your favorite V. Bye."
How did you remember most of that? It's like,
Oh, no, I
really
don't really
repeated
don't
that.
know.
I don't know.
Then,
But
and then you hear like,
impressed.
then you hear like this long silence of like, how do I turn it off? It's just, how do I end it? And you hear like a couple beep, boop, beep. Yeah, I'm good. This fogat's got to make me shit, and then that's when it finally clicks off. Like, it cut out. I swear to God, it got cut out.
No.
Okay.
Gosh. Mira probably wouldn't respond to that right
Yeah,
away.
that's not what I was thinking. Just kidding.
Because Mira's confused on what to respond to that with.
She's just staring at it like, what do?
Huh? Okay. I'll deal with that later. I gotta work on Siva for a little bit.
Just nope.
I don't think that's everyone's reaction. I'm gonna deal with that later. Like,
Oh, 100%.
love it.
That's okay. You missed out on Io giving him the K.
I said like because I didn't realize you were gone. I was like, oh well. While I'm waiting for Rob to come back, she just started sending messages to everyone else because she just kind of like was sitting waiting for your response. So I sent like
Io-
almost the same thing to Io, and I was just like, okay, hey, I'm good.
I'll put a little more effort than just a
Hi.
simple K.
It was
Okay, fine, it
the
was
equivalent of
lazy.
a K. It was a Venn version
Io,
of a
listen,
K.
I understand. Nothing's ever good enough for Veery, you know? Like, you try your best.
That was
Hold on, I
not
have to
Shots
go
wrong.
get
fired.
my sister a key. I'll be right back.
What?
Oh, boy.
Oh, she's got to go give her sister a key.
Did Del say when he'll be here? Should I tag him?
Go ahead and ping him.
Said he was gonna be late.
Seriously, the title of this is going to be Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Pure
Yeah,
chaos.
100%. We are
Sorry.
chaos and personified. I don't know if that's a word. In personified?
I think it's
Whatever.
just personified.
I believe it's just personified.
Nope, Mira has changed it. It's now impersonified.
She just straight up created her own word. Okay.
Okay, I'm officially
Imperfect
back now.
vicious.
Okay, good. Somebody give Viri attention because, dear God.
Doesn't need attention now. She was just sending hello messages. How are you? Because no
Checking
one else
in.
checks in on people. Here's
No
the
one else
glue.
does.
Also,
Where it's
I
just like, I'm
just
sure they're
realized
fine.
when you're
Yeah,
like
Mira.
watching the same
Hmm.
sunset, I was like, Io can't see the sunset. He has no idea it's setting.
It is getting
just
cold
there.
outside.
Mira will send a
No,
message back real quick to Viri and just say, I'll be okay. I'm just working on something. And that's it.
will be okay. So does that mean you're not okay right now?
I'm busy right now.
Okay.
The sass.
That's not how Viri would respond.
The
Okay.
CS is real. The CS is real.
It really
As soon
is.
as they're saying she's busy, Viri would just be like, okay.
Mira
Yeah,
has lots
she's
to
here.
work on.
Viri would be happy. Be happy that she's distracting her. Focusing herself at least. You said her emotions were starting to at least come back under control, or not as extreme. Yeah.
So what's the game plan now?
I'm playing my Star Wars game. Hey, what's up?
You're still at the house?
Yeah, I'm on my hotspot.
And this is being recorded.
Uh-huh. Your conversation with your roommate being recorded.
What if he doesn't
Thought I
realize it?
pressed mute. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, is he gonna start gossiping about us? And it's gonna be really awkward. Like, oh,
I know, right?
Saying today.
Hey guys, I was like getting so into character, and then like no one else was like giving back a little bit. I mean, they're just so lame.
I gotta be real honest. I just have no idea what Io would be doing right now beyond chilling.
As
He
per
always
the
waits
norm.
for people to talk to him. Probably got Mimi on his lap, looking like some like evil professor dude.
It's Dr. Evil.
Weirding out the locals.
Honey, what's that man with the visor doing on the ship? Don't look at him, honey.
People trying to figure out exactly what he's looking at while he's up there, because like nobody can figure it out.
Sorry, I'm back. Manager at StarTube. I'm in demand. People are trying to get me on their show.
To answer your questions, Rob, Candace and the Queen wanted to talk to everyone later to kind of go over and answer questions about what the father has been doing, kind of clear up the whole who's been veering away from what the father has set up versus who's actually working with them and what they're trying to do.
Okay.
That is kind of the plan, but yeah, without Del, we can't really progress.
Yeah.
Where's that boy at?
Del, you're needed for the story.
This is by far the most chaotic episode we've ever done, guys.
We can't do anything without Del here. He's integral to the story. Damn
It's
it.
literally his story arc.
Right.
I know!
Damn it, Del. Get your butt in here. Oh, darn it. I clicked on the wrong thing on my computer. Balls.
Good job.
I do not need the snipping tool, please. I wanted to click on the Discord icon. I just happen to have snipping tool right next to it on my toolbar.
And then we
now
lose.
we've lost somebody. Then they come back. This is weird.
Chaos of this, I swear to God.
At Dell,
Everyone's just.
get your butt.
Well, he's like,
In
I'm gonna be
here.
late. And then he just never
We
shows.
literally can't do anything at the moment because you are not here. In all caps, exclamation point. We need Dale.
Michael.
You're being too nice, Michael.
Hey, look, there has to be good cop, bad cop. Okay, good cop, bad cop. Even though Ven doesn't play by good cop, bad cop, but whatever.
Yeah, it's true.
Nope, she dashes your hopes and dreams with that one.
God, Viri will
Yeah.
never let Ven be in front of an interrogation if Del and her are trying to have fun.
Fun!
Oh,
They're not supposed to be fun.
Viri was so excited to torture him.
Oh my gosh.
She's gotten information out of people before. She's kind of got that a little interrogation method down. And that's it's the funny thing too, because I was thinking about this the other day, because I've always introduced Viri as a smuggler in the past. The more I thought about it, he was, but it sounds like Io is more the smuggler. She's more of a spy. She does more of information, not smuggling content, So that's kind of where her personas came from.
There you go.
Because Io used to be a smuggler, right? You guys used to run stuff.
Yeah, he's still technically a smuggler.
What's on the ship that we don't know about?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Hmm. Fury noticing Io's not there. She's just gonna go searching the ship. Stuff she's never seen before. Gets into everything that she wouldn't do when Io's watching.
To be honest, if there was anything, Mira probably know that it was there.
That's a very good point.
Mira probably knows every little secret that's on that ship.
She probably knows shit even Io doesn't know is there.
She knows shit that only Reeve knew was there.
Yes.
Exactly.
I like how Rob's like, no shit, guys.
Yes. I mean, it's true. Just saying.
Also, I think I figured out where I got Reeve's name from. Because when I
Final
first gave
Fantasy
it to him,
VII, because there's definitely a character in Final Fantasy VII named Reeve.
oh no, I've never played that game, so
Okay.
no, I was watching The Hollow season 2, and I was like, oh my god, there's a character in here named Reeves. That must be where I heard the name before.
Got it out before that time, not this time.
I'm so proud of you. You've slightly
And-
matured.
And yet, as soon as it actually does start recording, you start it off with, I got it out
Yup.
before this time.
He's working on it, okay?
Baby steps.
It's a
Right,
work in-
right.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
I mean, at least I didn't say anything about my black deck. I mean, that would be a way not to start the game. You know, that would be confusing.
Oh, Lord.
The silence after was perfect.
I know.
Just
That is twice this week, Michael.
I love it. I love it.
holy cow.
All right. So, last time we played, we had that glitch that I will deal with in post. But essentially, it was winding down from the revelation of, a person that Dell thought was dead but is not dead. And that drama that transpired.
A non-dead person.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Revan and Ven had a hard, grueling, difficult duel, and and
She said
Io and
Oh.
Veery had a duel.
Yeah, we did.
Low blow there, Veery.
Right.
Sorry.
And basically everyone was kind of burning out some energy from all the overwhelming emotions that happened. Well, Dell and Candace kind of had some private times to talk and regroup, kind of go over everything they've missed with each other the last couple of years. Now it's getting to be about evening, so it's time to kind of go back to the palace and regroup with the queen and Master Kavar and Candace and figure out what exactly was the purpose of this creation of the father and what exactly they were looking for.
The queen.
Yes. So as of right now, everyone's getting ready on the Peachy Keen. Io will rejoin you guys at the palace later. He's in the middle of something else. But as of right now, the rest of you are regrouping outside and starting to make your way back to the palace.
Oh.
As you guys are making your way there, you notice that the party that was occurring earlier in the day has now dwindled and people are leaving, allotting you a lot more privacy with the queen herself. To the point that when you guys do actually arrive, there is nobody going in. Everyone else is leaving. You are the only group of people going back in. And Candace kind of leads the group, nods to the guards who know him, and they, without question, just let you back into the castle. It's still got the breathtaking flair for those of you who've never encountered a palace before. For some of you, it's a big building. It's whatever. Saw it already once. We're fine.
I know for
Not
sure
naming any
Veery is totally looking at each guest they're on their way out, whether they're drunk or not, and probably just going, yeah, I know you have to leave, but we're being called back, of course. Special, diplomatic, Yep, they want seconds with us. Yeah, I know you're jealous. Just saying. Probably trying to avoid Ben's glaring eyes at her.
Yeah, she's probably just ignoring that.
Yeah.
It's harmless.
It's always good when Veery's stuff gets ignored.
Because it's not saying no, but it's not an outward go ahead.
Exactly.
Like when Veery does some of that stuff, it's kind of like, Well, it's not really hurting anything. If she wants to do that, have fun, I guess. Just be over here.
And Teacher of the Year award goes to.
I've been doing this 20 years. I'll just go back to my coffee. They're not hurt. They're not burning down the school or anything.
Right.
You gotta know when to pick your battles and when not to.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Strategy.
I love it. Yeah, Very, when you're doing that, there are a couple of people who are looking at you. They give you kind of a once over of confusion. Because you don't seem like the kind of person that the queen would meet with privately, but you also kind of have two big ass Mandalorians in your group, so they're really not going to question it.
Yeah, she just struts her stuff.
She totally thinks that they just are intimidated by her or something.
Oh, of course, Oh, you see the guards letting us back in? Yeah, that means we're wanted. Oh, sorry. Wow. Yeah.
She is such a teenager.
But I think probably by the time we actually get into like proper part of the castle where we're getting to the back room, she like sobers up and like gets into serious mode.
Yep, as you guys return to the palace, you get back to the actual palace room itself. Once it loads, someday it will load. There we go. And the queen is sitting on her throne this time. She looks a little bit more tired than she was previously, but as you guys come in and she notices you, she kind of gestures for the guards to walk off, leaving you guys to approach her again without the strict followings of the guards on your tail.
Is Kavar still there too?
No. Despite what the map says, which I'm working on that now, because I
Okay.
forgot to change that. I am bestie when I go on vacation.
Dun.
There we go. Yep, it is just the queen.
Okay.
But as you guys get near, Candace kind of gives her a nod, and he moves up to her right-hand side where Master Kavar had been standing. And he just kind of does this quick hand gesture for bringing you guys in closer to converse. And as you guys get within earshot, the queen kind of nods to you all in greeting before she goes. I hope that you all are a bit more rested and a bit more clear-minded for this conversation than before. Fortunately, no questions were asked, but I would appreciate if you withheld from any firing or anything of the sort.
Firing? Like shooting blasters?
Yes.
What? All right, Queenie. I mean, strut your stuff. I mean, what do you got to say that would make us want to shoot you?
Very. Do you remember what happened 5 hours ago?
Oh, right. Yeah, someone did shoot someone, did they? I mean, he was like, okay, look, he deserved it. He was a dick. We all kind of agree on that, right? And she like kind of like goes to like fist bump the queen, right? I mean, come on.
The queen is fighting a smile, and while she does not fist bump, Candace does kind of lean forward and fist bump you before he glances at the queen, and he just
Right.
very
Through royal emissaries. My apologies. Fist bump to
he
the
just
queen.
very calmly
Appreciate it.
looks at the queen, and he goes, I mean, if Del wasn't going to kill him, I was, so regardless, it probably was going to happen. Much to the queen's distress, and she just kind of gives a heavy sigh of almost frustration for a moment before she composes herself.
Ven
And
feels
she-
that sigh.
Yeah.
The sigh is real. The sigh is real.
She feels
Ven and
that
the queen
sigh.
are kindred spirits.
They really are.
Fury's probably like, yeah, they're so stressed having to be so uptight. That's gotta suck.
Poor them.
Jesus.
Right?
That's in her head, not out loud, but in her head.
Sure.
Not that she wouldn't have a problem saying it out loud, but yeah, you know.
Fury have a problem saying anything? Come on now.
Right? When did that happen?
Yeah, she steps back knowing that, like, obviously this conversation's not about her, so.
After that exasperated sigh, she looks at all of you and she goes, I'm sure you all have questions and I'm willing to answer them as best as I. And then she pauses, gestures to Candaris before clarifying the best that we can. And then she gestures for you to speak as necessary.
Yeah, I mean, I guess how's Dell looking after he's had some time?
That is a
Yeah.
question.
You do see. Well, you don't see his face because he's wearing his helmet, his full armor. But obviously, the Force users can get this aura off of him that's just unease. It's. Oh,
That was just groovy
Dead.
bot. You're fine.
okay. But you can tell by the slight head movement that he's mostly focusing on Candance, is that his name?
Candaris.
Candaris. He's mostly focusing on Candaris before he realizes he's been spoken to, and he. You spoke of the Sith Academy. What do you know about it?
The queen is the first to speak because on this topic she is the one that has the most information. And she goes, at first it started as just a rumor, hearsay, but the more that my soldiers and Candaris's have explored the galaxy, the more that we're starting to see signs of Sith returning. And it seems that they're going right underneath the noses of the Jedi Council, which is why the Council is not acted.
I mean, if your men knew about this and saw the signs, why didn't they report to the Republic?
We did. But you have to understand, my planet, we're on the tail end of Republic space. We are as far from the Republic as we can be while still being part of it. They don't view us entirely as necessary. We've been a very self-sustaining planet for generations. And again, they didn't take us seriously. They thought that it was just stragglers of Revan and Malik's time that were just popping up.
Oh, what were the signs you're saying that you saw?
People in darker clothing, dark robes. Um, I'll admit I am not force sensitive. I've had members of my family that were, but I do know enough about the force to have an idea. And a lot
Right.
of them unnerved me.
That's all you have. That's the signs. Dark clothing.
Well,
He
she's
kind
with
of looks at the
Kavar.
rest.
I mean, has Kavar confirmed your signs? I guess that would be.
He has. That's why he's here, actually. I had asked him to come here and investigate with me to see if perhaps it was just a feeling, a concern, nothing to worry about. But he said that he has sensed it, and the presence of it is growing. It's just not in the Republic's eye.
So why not send him to tell council? If
And
he is a if he is a well-respected Jedi, then he should obviously have the ability to get the council to understand the problem.
it's at this point that the queen looks at you, Ven, and she goes, well, like, your friend here, he was one of the Jedi Masters who wasn't exactly by the books. While he's respected, it's more. And she pauses, like she's trying to find the right words to try and keep it somewhat professional. And Candace just kind of slips in and goes, they just gave him a fancy title to shut him up.
Whether or not he's by the books doesn't matter.
Well, no, he's well. I just think that what they're saying is that you had asked why won't people listen to him. It's because he's more a master in name than necessarily in how much weight his opinion is going to have.
If we have so many sightings, so many soldiers, and have been confirmed, then this should be reported to the council. And they just ignored it.
They said that they would look into it if it was necessary, and that's the last that we heard.
Well, I wonder if, they sent us originally to find Revan. I wonder if this was their way of looking into it.
Well, from what I get from the council, they are quite possessive of their little toys. So, I hope you're right, and we are the ones actually investigating it and being able to report it back. I hope you're right. But, knowing the council and how they feel about certain Jedi, we could just be here by coincidence. And they won't even give us the time of day.
Well, and we've been operating under the radar since we found Revan anyway, so from them.
Perhaps I think it's time maybe we report back.
I don't know if Revan wants the council to know that she's around.
Well, we don't have to
I
put
mean,
that part in.
I've been sending reports back this entire time. So,
So we're
Yeah,
not
me
on the
too.
radar.
I mean, I didn't know you did ones as well.
So what have you been?
yeah. Sorry.
So what have you been stating in your reports? That we're still looking for her?
Well, I'm leaving that up to Liara, actually.
So,
Liara is the one that's altering it however she sees fit.
altering.
I trust her.
And have you told her anything about the investigation into the Sith Academy?
Oh, she knows everything.
And yet, she isn't bringing it to Council's attention.
Well, I don't know what she's doing. We haven't asked.
And you don't think that's even the slightest bit suspicious?
I trust Liara more than I trust a lot of people. So no, not really. I mean, we just haven't really checked in. If you want to check in with her, we can.
That's the
see what she
problem.
says.
What if she's altering it so it makes it seem like everything's fine? This is a Sith Academy. This is something that everyone seems to think is a massive deal, that the power of the Sith is growing. Yet she won't report it to the council. Does
No, I'm
anyone
sure she's
else-
reporting that to the council. Just Revan is what she's admitting.
Then why haven't we got any sort of command?
Hey, Ange, has Liara talked with us in response to our correspondences we sent her?
She has to you, Ben. She has made it clear that yes, she has edited out the information about Revan being in your vicinity, fibbing a little bit to say that you guys are still searching for her, but along the way you're finding everything else, and she has been trying to bring it to the council's attention, but so far, because there hasn't been much signs of proof that you've been able to send, they are not quite taking it seriously.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll
I
just oh god. What?
I'm sorry, I was just gonna interject. Like, didn't we send her like the video of Darth Dorius and stuff like that? Like, wouldn't that confirm Sith activity and what she said about Isaidus?
Video of who?
Ara. I don't know if I said her name right. Darth Darius or something like that.
No, that's not her name. It was Darth
Darth
Eros.
the douche.
Arrows.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, that one. Dumb arrows is I think where I got Darius from.
Okay, fair.
It's like, is there a character we met and I just don't even remember?
Sorry,
Hell-
Beery brain. I'm not looking at the
Hell,
notes.
even
at the moment.
the DM stopped and went, I do not recall
Who?
taking that as a character.
But yeah, our video with Yara. I mean, I'm assuming that's something we could have sent as proof, right?
Yeah, they didn't talk about an academy there either, though.
I thought you did. I thought you asked her where he trained her, like how long and stuff, and she was saying that she spent a month being trained by him.
Mm,
I haven't gone back and listened
No.
to the conversation.
no, that's not
I
what she
don't-
said.
Yeah, I don't believe anything was mentioned about a Sith Academy. It was just about Yara specifically training under
Gotcha.
him and him potentially having multiple apprentices.
Yeah, which still
Which-
on that scale, it only seems like that's a lone guy with a few apprentices.
Right, and
You
that
know.
information was sent to the council, but again, that's not really showing that there's a Jedi Academy per se. So it's more along the lines of, okay, so it's a Sith with a couple of apprentices. It's nothing to worry about at the moment, type of deal.
Dumbasses. So, okay,
Does-
cool.
Does,
Sounds good.
does nobody remember the Battle of Coruscant? You were there then.
Yeah.
We were both there. Candace, we were there. Why is this not being... She's ridiculous. The Battle of Coruscant was the result of a few Sith. Does the Jedi Council not take anything. Seriously.
I mean, I think, Del, I'm not justifying what they're doing, but if extra insight is helpful to you, I think the Jedi are left very drained of resources from the past few wars, and to amass all forces on something that doesn't have absolute proof that it's around would be detrimental. I think they're trying to make sure that they have proof, and so far
They wouldn't.
we have not found much proof aside from Isaidus and the apprentices. And so if we can find more, then maybe that will make a difference.
They wouldn't have had to fight the Battle of Coruscant. My friends wouldn't have had to die if they paid attention to the shit that they were being told. We, the Mandalorians, said to them that something was going on. We have found traces of it all across the galaxy. An army was amassing, but they didn't believe us. And then the Battle of Coruscant happened. I don't understand. What more proof do we need? The Sith are out there. They're gaining numbers. I don't know what ego the Council have, but they need to drop it. Because if Isaidus is as bad as you say he is, and that it's going to be difficult for you to take him on, then this is something way bigger than them. I've killed Sith in my lifetime, so have you, so has Canderous. But if Isaidus is as powerful as you're saying he is, and he's gathering followers, then I don't see why the Council isn't doing anything about it. When you attacked Mandalore, we saw your scouts, but we didn't brush it off as something little. We prepared for war. So why aren't they doing the same? And it can't be because of the resources. They have hundreds of planets in this system that they can draw those resources from.
No, I'm talking about
Hundreds.
numbers of Jedi. Jedi are dangerously close to, they just don't have as many numbers as they used to. We've been
Well-
divided over and over again.
Well, right now I'm pretty sure you have more than enough to deal with a few Jedi. How many you have? A couple hundred?
I have not seen the records for myself.
Well, from what I can gather, there should be at least a couple hundred. There were after the Battle of Coruscant that survived. And if this is just a small group of Jedi, a small group of Sith right now, you outnumber them, you outpower them 100 to 1. This is simple tactics.
But we don't even know if there's still a small number. What
Yeah,
if
we
they've
don't
already
know what it
amassed a
is.
large number? That's the point. We need to get proof.
Well, and do we even want the council involved? And Revan's here, right? And
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
Revan is right there.
Because I'll just say, like, Revan, there's a lot going on that you didn't even want the council to know about in the first place. So
Revan nods at that and she goes, "That's true. I don't believe the council has any ill intent in their inactions, but I think that they're afraid. And their reactions to being afraid usually lead to inaction or being ignorant of actions to take, as proven in the past. I'm not excusing it." And she looks at you, Del, when she says that. I'm not excusing or forgiving their actions on it or inactions, but it would explain their maybe denial. If they have proof, if we can provide them proof of this, they can't argue it and they'll have no choice but to act.
I mean, we could sit around talking about how stupid the council is all day, but that's not going to do anything. So if we can figure out a way to actually, yeah, like you said, provide the proof or numbers, then that will be much more effective.
Dell looks at Viri. Do you know where Yara is?
I mean, not any more than you guys do. I'm assuming she was at Tatooine, if she hasn't left.
She was following us, right?
No.
That's
Was
not
that
what we
Isaidus?
thought.
Isaidus sent her there for figuring out
Other reasons.
Eric's operations.
And Eric's not there anymore.
Mhm.
So
And we destroyed everything he was working on, so she doesn't have a lot to do there anymore.
they will probably try and find our trail again at some point.
Dell turns to Candace. You're the father. You have sources back on Tatooine, right?
I do. I've got plenty of men there.
And Eric was one of them. That was providing Isaidus with information.
I think he was the only one, but I can't be sure.
Why don't you send a false lead? Tell her or give some information to her that we're heading back to Tatooine after perhaps maybe a battle or something. We need to draw her in. I'm sorry.
Why do you suddenly
Viri.
want her?
She links us
She's
and gives
looking
us
for
proof.
us. She is Isaidus's apprentice. His direct link to everything. We get her to talk, that'll be more than enough proof to get the Republic, the Council, everyone to get off their asses. Do something about this.
Hey,
sorry.
and what about, who did we get information from in Kashyyyk that something was going on there? That was from Eric, wasn't it?
I thought that was
Good, I
from
think, right?
Mira.
Yeah, I think you got that information from Mira. That there
Okay.
were rumored slavings going on Kashyyyk. That seemed to be connected to what you now know to be Eric, but had formerly thought was the father.
Okay. So I'll say, there also is the avenue of force sensitives being sold to someone on Kashyyyk. That might be even more proof.
By who?
I would,
Who
by
they're being
Eric and
sold by?
Isaidus. Eric took them. Do you remember all the slaves we saved in Tatooine?
But we already have that proof. Why would finding a second location be more proof?
No, I'm
It
saying they
wouldn't
didn't
be.
know where. No, them saying they didn't know where they were going, but there were countless others that were there. That are, I mean, the people we rescued, they don't know anything. But
Oh, you
Mira
mean the slaves might have information on Kashyyyk,
What?
or whoever's? Are you talking
Yeah,
about on Kashyyyk,
okay,
the slaves
okay.
and whoever's
I'm
operating?
just gonna say this out of character because it has been so long since we played, and it's all really confusing right now. I feel like so we have Kashyyyk is a potential place to go because we realized that Eric has been buying hundreds of force sensitive people and like for Isaidus and has been shipping them to Kashyyyk, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So like that was kind of like oh my gosh, that was our first thought of, is he building a Sith Academy? What is he doing with all these force sensitives? So that was kind of one of the things we put on our list of where we need to go to see if we can figure out what's going on and if we can get anyone out of there or potentially see what he's up to with all of those people. Because that's like
I see what you're
hundreds
saying.
of people. Yeah.
It's like
So
the next site up the stream of his operation.
yeah. So so Ven will say, like, I feel like Yara could potentially be a dead end. From what we were talking, it seemed like Isaidus wasn't even that interested in her. I don't think he kept her in close confidence. I don't think she knows very much. She may not even take any sort of bait that we give her, but Kashyyyk might be a place to go to find that. And I guess I'll look at Candace too and say, what have you noticed anything else going on around in here, I guess? I heard that Isaidus came to Duxon.
Yeah, he came back there, but he tried to talk to Mandalore, and he vaguely gestures to himself, but he was denied. And I don't know what he wanted. I don't care what he wanted. But I got him off my planet.
I see. Did he ever try again?
Not yet.
So we go to Kashyyyk. We get the information there.
Potentially. Yeah, it's definitely an option.
If fighting Yara will provide a dead end, because I don't think she will give us much, no matter what we do to her.
Yeah, not in the state she's in now, at least.
She's too brainwashed. We're heading to Kashyyyk then. It's been a while since I've seen a Wookiee.
It's about this time that IOU finally regroup with the group with Mira in tow.
You snuck in!
With Joseph.
So we did.
Wow, good work.
He
Ninja.
Hi,
super
Lucy.
sneaky.
Ba, ba, ba.
We're just so good at being ninjas.
You guys are. It's great.
I'm straight.
But yes, Io, Mira, and Joseph come along. And Del, as you mentioned Wookiees, Joseph speaks up from behind you guys, drawing your attention to the rest of your group. And he goes, I know a Wookiee.
Wait, he knows Wookiee or he knows a Wookiee?
He knows a
What
Wookiee.
cut out for me? I just heard he knows something.
Oh.
He knows.
He knows Wookiee. He knows
He
how
knows
to
a
speak Wookiee.
Well, that's it. The DM is not going to mimic it.
Don't blame you, girl.
It's okay, he can.
There you go. Yeah, I'll just use your mic to do it. It's okay.
There you go. He does it better than I do.
Sorry.
Perfect. You fuckers could do it. I'm not. But yes, as the other three rejoin the group, Joseph kind of goes on to clarify. We got a friend who's a Wookiee. He heard you guys mention Kashyyyk as we came in.
Yeah, it's a potential next destination.
I've got some friends there I can reach out to make sure we can get there safe. But why the hell are we going there?
That's our next step. We need to get proof to the need to get proof to the council that something is actually going. Enough proof that they'll get off their asses and do something about it.
Fury raises her hand as she's typing away on her data pad.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I realized I wasn't making notes when I said I was sending reports to Liara, and I need to catch up on notes. So, I understand Kashyyyk, blah, 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 Sith guy, rah, Jedi, stupid, we're not going to follow. But, Queenie, did you say you did send a report to the Jedi Council already about this, or that you have not yet, and that's what we're talking about because you're worried about getting proof?
I have sent a report, but they merely said that they would look into it.
Okay. So they're reacting the same as Liara and how they are to Liara's reports, right?
Yes.
This is half out of character.
Can I ask? I guess I'll look at Candace and say, so if Eric was kind of corrupting a lot of what you were doing, what is it that your organization even is doing anyway? Like, what's the purpose of it?
He points to Revan, who's been standing by Del the whole time, and he goes, I was looking for her. Figure if anyone would know how to stop the Sith, it would be her. But,
Oh, I see.
But what's your normal operation?
Did it better?
Mercenary work.
bit of this, bit of that. Mostly trying to keep the galaxy at peace while the council sits on their ass.
Do you operate mostly in the outer rim?
Sometimes we slip to the inner rim if we need to, but yeah, mostly out here.
Well, you need to teach your men a fucking lesson, because they keep attacking the Jedi they're trying to go after and talk to.
Yeah, that is true.
Then they ain't my men.
Well, they
Wouldn't
bear your
those
mark, so...
Wouldn't those be the ones under, or that were working for Eric and not for the father?
I don't know. I mean, you still put the bounty on their heads, which makes them a target for some unsavory characters.
It might be better if you just take that down now. You obviously found who you were looking for.
Candace gives you guys a very confused look. And he goes, what bounty?
That makes a lot more sense, guys.
It does make a lot more sense.
You make a good soldier, but you're a very shit leader. You need to keep your eyes and ears.
No, I don't think that he's a shit leader, though. I think that he had shit subordinates. One shit subordinate in particular.
This is Mira talking or Sergeant Woolley talking?
Yeah, I think it's
It maybe makes for some personal experience.
I love when moments like this happen and Rob's inner soldier kicks in and takes over. I
Like,
love
hey
it.
Hey now.
Respect the rank. Hello.
God damn it. Can't be there 24/7 if somebody decides to drink and drive. Is it your fault or is it theirs? No, it's theirs.
Good Dal, give me 20, Dal.
I do believe you just got educated.
Yeah. Anyway. Just call off the bounty.
Well, it sounds like it's not even his. It came from Eric, I guess, then.
Yeah.
He's dead now, so you can call it off. Right.
Or at least look
Please.
into who placed it.
He didn't create the bounty in the first place. How does he call off something that he didn't make? He doesn't have
Because it's
that
in his
capability. No, it's in
his
Eric's name.
No, it was
Well,
in the
they
father's
acted
name.
like they were acting on behalf of the father, I think is what he's saying.
But
True.
if the father didn't know anything about it,
Yeah, but he's saying if he has the authority, like they're acting on behalf of his authority, if he's like, hi, this is the father, don't do it anymore, then they can't say at least that it's in the father's name anymore. They have to do something else.
Hmm.
You know?
true.
Okay, look. Cancer. Just put out a tweet clarifying your position on the bounty. It's easy. I can show you how to do it. We'll create an account. I saw
As much
Laura
as I
Bailey
didn't
do it
know.
last night about this game that I've been looking into. So look, I'll help you
Star
out.
Wars
It's fine.
tweeting. It's Star Wars tweeting.
I haven't come up with a name for tweeting yet in Star Wars.
Anyway, just as soon as you can, get that bounty taken down. And those who acted on the bounty may be disciplined. Get them checked out, get them investigated.
Oh, there is no
Ranks,
maybe
yeah.
about it. They will be viciously disciplined.
Right.
Viri raises her hand again.
Make sure there are no one.
Yes,
Yes.
very.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just had a question. You can go ahead. I'll wait. And she just leaves her hand up.
What's the question?
Oh no, I was just wondering. So Cancer, you're like totally like the Mandalorian father, and Eric was like serving underneath you in sort of this like operations. So was Eric a Mandalorian, and was he part of like the ranks of the Mandalorian, or was the father separate from you being head of the Mandalorian? Was that like a organizational head like symbol that's not related to the Mandalorian?
It was separate. I did not want my Mandalorians drug under the rug.
Makes sense.
So then the question I have with that and where that was going was, do you have other people like Eric that was working underneath the guise of the father that could also be fallen or intro? Yeah, can't think of the word. Intro. Wow. People snuck into your organization and
Infiltrate.
think you
Okay.
infiltrated from the
Okay.
inside. Wow, I
Is
just
that-
broke there.
That was a
Viri?
long time.
Did you have a show?
I kept on trying to say intrilifilated, and I was like, "No, Mike, that's wrong. Stop it."
I love how
Wow.
Rob asked the question I could not get out because I was laughing too hard.
Oh no, I wondered if I was having a stroke too. I'm like, "Geez, that's what happens when I type notes and try and talk at the same time. It doesn't work."
You apparently have a
You have
stroke.
a stroke.
You see Viri just like her one eye just twitches for a second. Infiltrated. Sorry. Woo. Anyone infiltrated like your other ranks that we need to check out as well? Like, well, other people like Eric working for the father.
Candace's brows kind of knit together before he lifts a hand to his communicator, kind of turns away from you guys. And you don't really hear him talk per se.
Can
At
Mira
least
see
those of you
his
who
lips
understand
move?
Mandalorian.
Ooh.
Can Mira see his lips move?
No, we got some
Oh,
robots
Jesus, robot.
happening.
Oof, that's bad. I hear laughing. I hear roboting. I have no clue what's going on.
All I know is Angie roboted hard there. There we go.
Apparently, my stroke decided to jump into Discord.
I am so sorry. My Discord decided to lock the fuck up on me, and I couldn't make it stop.
Stroke.
Fury has a stroke. Candace goes robot. You know, normal day.
Yeah.
Just a bit of a voice
Okay.
implant malfunctioning, you know.
Yes, exactly. Okay, what did you all hear before I decided to expose my cyborg self?
Nothing.
Okay,
Yeah. He asked if he could
away
read
to
it,
talk,
and
and that was
then
it.
Okay. After Viri's question, Candace kind of turns away from, and he speaks into his comlink. Um,
I heard none of that. Can you guys hear anything?
Yeah, I heard her.
No.
I heard nothing.
yeah, Discord is acting all funky. It's rude to brag, Robert.
Sorry.
Are you though? Are you really?
You don't. Yeah, you did not sound very sorry.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
You a hoe.
Because they're delicious.
One of the
You a
smuggest
hoe.
sorries I've ever heard.
I know, right?
All right.
Sure.
Anyway.
I think you're good.
Anyway. Okay, I hope so. But yes, Candace turns to speak into his comlink. Ven and Del, you two are the only ones who speak Mandalorian, correct?
Yeah.
I don't believe anybody else understands Mandalorian.
You're still like leaning over to the side to try and see what he's doing.
I mean, all you could do, you just hear him talking in Mandalorian. You have no
Del
fucking clue what
speak.
he's saying.
No,
Yeah, Del speak.
no, she's just
Uh,
being noisy because she thinks
Totally.
it's rude that someone's turning away from them in the middle of a conversation.
You know,
Love
when
it.
I was usually
Um,
facing the opposite way.
That's different. You get used to that. That person's just weird, but that's not a normal thing.
That's just weird. When he's speaking into his comms, Del and Ben, you hear him go, "It's me. We have a rat in our nest. I want you to locate them and exterminate them with extreme prejudice."
Yeah.
And then a couple of moments of silence goes by, and he kind of nods, like he's satisfied. And he turns back to you all before looking particularly at you, Del, and he goes, "We'll take care of it. I'm gonna go to Duxton and grab some of my men. If you want, we can meet with you on Kashyyyk."
Oh, you want to help us? On Kashyyyk?
Candace kind of gives a small smile before he goes, "Like your friend," and he kind of nods to Joseph. "I've got a friend or two on Kashyyyk myself I wouldn't mind seeing again."
I don't mind the help. I would hope that you could agree to not maybe, I guess, use the tactics you use on your own men in the way that we operate.
You're saying use compassion.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number one for Peachy Keen Jedi.
Candace kind of smirks at you, Ben, and he goes, "Yes, ma'am," and kind of gives you a brief once-over before he kind of nods to the queen and moves to walk off to go to Duxon.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be a fight, and that was really easy. That was pretty great. Ben looks satisfied.
Good. I'm glad that Ben is satisfied. But yeah, after Candace leaves, the queen kind of looks at you guys, and she just goes, "If there's anything else I can do or answer, please. You are."
Oh no, did you cut out again?
Angie, can we hear you now?
We're crying.
Do I live?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is she gone?
Did you not hear her?
No,
I heard her for like 2 seconds.
I heard her for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I heard her for a second. Now I don't hear her again.
I wasn't talking while you guys were talking. That's probably why you couldn't hear me.
Hey.
Did you guys hear
Sure.
that? Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, now that people are done being hoe bags with food, the queen just kind of looks at you guys after Candace leaves, and she just goes, "If there's anything that you need before you leave, you are welcome here. You are always welcome on this planet."
Thank you. I'm trying to think if we had any other like unanswered questions we needed. Went there because of Eric. Yeah.
I mean,
I guess I'll just say is
half
there
as Veer and
anything-
half as. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
Huh? Oh. I guess
My
I'll
bad.
just say is there anything you feel like we should know about activity you've seen around or anything for us to keep in mind as we move on?
I would say that your friend Dell, it might do some good to stop on Duxton and encounter the Mandalorians there, just to familiarize yourselves with them. They've become very good friends of mine.
He just nods.
Exactly. Mike.
Sorry, DM is kind of sniffling.
So, is there any open quest lines on Alderaan? I'm just trying to see.
I mean, have you run across anybody with an exclamation point above their head? They're usually good people to talk to about quests.
I don't know.
One.
Sometimes they make you go do really stupid, annoying things. It's a pain in the ass, a waste of my smuggling talent.
Can you collect 8 medicinal herbs around Onderon?
Right?
And bring them back?
100%.
But they're
I'm
all
a doctor.
5
It's not
feet
like
away
I pay
from
people to
you.
do this.
Did you have something, Matt or Mike?
Oh,
About to say something.
I was gonna say half in game is Veer, half out of game is Michael. I think she'd chime in as we're like talking about like what else we need to do. I'm like, I mean, if we want to put on Yara on the table, as in like going after her and saving her, I mean, we could totally put that back on the table. I know Dell was thinking about it. Just saying, we don't have to, but if you want to, sure. I'm not gonna stop you. Oh, okay, cool. Cashing it in. Okay, great.
I'm sorry, DM was too busy losing their shit.
Veer got a little hopeful and then was like, nope. Okay, all right, cool.
I think Ben was like looking over at Revan to be like, take this one.
Right, which is great because Revan will kind of reach out, put her hand on your shoulder, and go, right now, let's try to focus on stopping this before it gets bigger. We'll see her soon, but I want to make
Well,
sure.
I mean, that's what I'm
everyone is
saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, other people brought Yara up, not me. I'm just saying, like, if we want to talk about it, I'm okay putting it back on the table. But, like, I totally understand. There's more important things. I mean, like, I was not the one that brought that up. That was totally Del. I mean, you should, and she kind of, like, places her hand from, like, her shoulder, like, points it towards Del. Like, you should, like, have that conversation with him because I'm fine. Okay. Yara who? Nobody.
It's about that time that Mira is giving Viri a hug. It's okay.
Revan kind of smiles at you and she goes, "Oh, don't worry. There is plenty that I have to talk to Del about, but right now, Yara is still on the table. It's just not the main thing on the table. Okay?"
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell everyone.
All quests matter.
Wow. There we go.
Way to hit the relevancy quota right there. Ow.
I like it.
Oh
But
god.
currently, main quests matter.
It's at that moment the comment section is gonna blow the fuck up.
That's gonna be that's gonna be my joke from now on. It's like, what are you doing? Side quests. Well, don't all quests matter?
Duh, you're gonna get us demonetized.
We're not even
monetized.
monetized.
Yeah, we are. I pay good money to be in this game.
Are we going to be in the negative monetized zone?
Basically,
You have to pay to upload it. Yeah.
Yo, I fell
Sorry.
off the ground.
That was a good line, Matt. I really like that one. That was a good one.
I literally
Thank
fell
you.
out of my chair.
that was good. I'm not gonna lie, that was great.
Somebody please put some people please to put a tag mark at that joke. Probably my best one yet.
Oh, trust
The
me,
only
it
good one.
will be notated.
I don't know. Delve running away from like a little cockroach was pretty good.
That was a great time.
If you've seen the bugs that he's seen on some planets, you'll understand why he hates beetles.
Del gets
That
PTSD
time-
from bugs.
Hey, those bug
I have seen
planets.
some pretty horrifying bugs, but they're horrifying because of how he sees them. He sees everything
Touché.
in them. It's like, oh, I don't like that thing.
There
rather
it is.
see
It
them
is
like
immortalized.
It has more than 4 legs and is a cat. What the fuck is that?
Have you even seen the size of a camel spider?
Oh,
They're
no,
huge.
we're not talking about that. That's the line, Rob.
The fact that you
That's
can
the line.
accurately shoot. The fact that you can accurately shoot a camel spider is scary enough. That alone depicts how big it is.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably do it with huntsman spiders too.
Sure.
I mean,
We are so off topic, my friends.
We are. Let's get
There-
back.
let's
I don't
cheer
know what's
reel
going
it
on.
in.
Reel it in.
I mean, the Sith could be using camel spiders. Boom. Circled
There
back.
you
Right.
go.
I was just
throw
standing
beetle
in a
that's on
corner of the
fire
room
at Del and
facing
he
it.
freaks out.
No idea.
So,
In the corner, of course he is. But he sees everything.
He does
So-
somehow.
so are we leaving from the Queen?
Yeah, I mean the Queen really has nothing else to give you other than basically at this point have free reign of the palace. You will be notarized.
We already asked the Queen about the governor before.
I don't
No.
believe that's
said
the
she
fact.
had it.
You. Nope. No.
Oh.
We had not.
She did research on it, right? Okay.
No, we
Um,
really we should not.
About
we should
what?
not ask about that.
About the
Just
what?
continue. No, just don't worry about it. We don't need to ask about that right now. That's not a pressing matter at all.
Hey,
And
Uh,
Veery
just
100%
ask, you know,
was going to bring
she
that up.
might.
that,
Yeah,
that is
you
that
can't
is
control that, Rob. I don't know.
So
that's
in
not
game, Veery turns to
uh,
Vera and goes, "Well, I mean, don't you want to ask, her about like anybody you want to know about?"
no, I'm good.
Okay, cool. I'll ask. So, do you know like anything about like a guy named the Governor?
No,
Very.
Wah, wah.
Just curious. In passing. Like whatever. Like we don't care. Just curious.
Mira screaming no after she asked that doesn't really help her not suspicious case.
I know, right?
Was her a little bit like, "Stay cool,
Do you
stay
know about this
cool."
person? No, wait.
Don't say it!
I'm sure they have a. I'm sure they're just joking about it.
Because I mean, okay, hold on. To clarify before Veery says this, just to clarify out of game, Rob, you and I, as Veery and Mira, researched to find that there was no connection in research. We checked earlier, right? That Mira told him. Mira told Veery that the Queen's good, as far as she can tell, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's good.
Then since
Nice.
Mira and Veery haven't talked anything after that, then yes, Veery would definitely ask the Queen about the Governor.
And Mira's just gonna stand there with both of her hands covering her mouth now after that insane outburst. No.
Thanks, Mary. The Queen is surprised a little bit, both by the outburst and the question itself. But then her face gets very, very
All right, I
serious
stepped on her toe.
and almost angry before she just very calmly, eerily calmly says, I do not condone what he does, what he chooses to do. And should something befall him, I and my people will celebrate.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
There's not an insight skill in this game, but
I was
would
gonna say
be?
that would be perception, I believe.
Perception. Okay. Well, that's not great. Cool. Uh-huh.
You can do it.
Hey.
Yes, you can. Good job. Yeah, she is not joking. She is dead serious. If something were to happen to the governor, there is no doubt in your mind she would throw a literal party. She does not like him at all.
Keep this world in mind as a future place to maybe retire to. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, Veery's gonna put on her best neutral Jedi face that she can, and she goes, "Oh, well, that's good to know for future reference. If we happen to need to look into this matter further, not that it's any intention to, that we care one way or the other, because it's not a big deal at all to us, whatever. But if we do, would you know of any connections or places to stop what he's doing and help us if we wanted to take him down?"
In the meantime, while Veery is saying that, Mira does not have a Jedi face and is not able to put one on at all, so she's just all like smiles and happy that she said that she would throw a party for the governor's downfall. Yay!
Like Veery's doing like the outward face and Mira's doing the inward face, but it's still
Yep,
portraying
100%.
both.
The Queen is fighting really hard not to smile, especially at Mira's reaction. But that helps your favor. She goes, I have heard rumors that I can neither confirm nor deny. that if you wish to eliminate him from existence, and cease his operations, you might find some friends on Telos willing to help you.
I'm sorry, T-Mobile. Say that again. T-Lo?
Telos.
T-Mobile.
T-I-L-O-S?
Oh, I always read that as Telos.
Telos. Okay, cool. All right. The cell phone company. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll look into that.
Yes, the cell phone company. Smart ass son of a bitch.
Cool. And she like deeply
Me-
bows, and in her own like whatever Jedi way she can, as like what she thinks Jedi should be. Thank you for the information. If it ever becomes pertinent, we will be more than happy to look into that on behalf of the Jedi. Anyways, and she just looks over to like Ven and Rev and be like, "Yeah."
I just came back. I don't even know what happened. I'm sorry.
I love every ounce of that.
So,
Um,
go ahead.
Revan will nod in approval at that with a shit-eating grin on her face. Which, by the by, anyone who's looking at Revan, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Perception check for baby bump growth.
Not so much.
Oh, sure. Let's roll some.
But to catch Rachel back up, well, we know that Viri had asked the Queen about the governor. The Queen made it very clear that she is not a fan of the governor, to put it mildly, and that if you would need some help,
He's a stinky poo-poo head.
yes, that. But if you would need some help in taking him down or stopping his operations, she has suggested going to Telos. That there may be some friends there to help you.
Okay.
Hey.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. So for those of you who are looking at, nope, not you, Del. Sorry, you don't see shit. You are not even looking at her because you know that pregnant lady still has talkings to do with you later. The rest of you who are looking at Revan, when the Queen mentions Telos, you see almost her glow a little bit more, and she looks like she is incredibly happy at that idea.
That where
Someone's
her
got
hubby
a
lives?
loved one.
Is it blind eye just a little bit more?
I was like, Jesus
Oh, you
Christ,
know.
okay.
Just getting used to it. So it's like, oh, finally my eyes have adjusted to, oh my god, no, why?
Basically.
If Io could squint, he would be.
100%.
He just like grimaces, like puts his hand up. Not that it does much good.
Damn you, Foresight. Damn you. So that's what my hand looks like.
Right. As soon as Revan notices you doing that, she quickly, like, looks embarrassed, and then she quickly kind of calms herself down, and the glow kind of dulls for you.
He gives her a thumbs up.
She is 100% blushing like a schoolgirl as well, which is very weird to be seeing Revan doing.
That's so cute.
But Dell don't see shit, so he can't comment.
Nope. Because otherwise he would give her all levels of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, the Queen will gesture for you guys to go ahead and leave as you so desire. And you are welcome to...
Never.
You are welcome to get any supplies here at the castle before you get out, including more food. She also,
Mistakes.
uh, rather quickly and unbeknownst to you all until you check, has wired each of you 10,000 credits each.
As I see everybody else leaving, can I grab Fury's hand real quick and just say, we're going to catch up with you later, and ask the queen to speak to her in private?
Yeah. Do the rest of you leave Mira and Viri?
Yeah.
Wait, who does she want to talk to in private? The queen?
The queen, but I'm keeping
Yeah.
Fury with me because I know it's not good to be alone by myself.
Oh, she learned.
Oh, look at you go.
Was so proud.
5 minutes in, I'm so proud of you. No, no. What was that for? Why
Mira.
did you mention the governor?
Yeah?
What are you doing, Mira?
I mean-
But there's ice cream and food. What? The kitchen. Okay, sure, fine. I'll go with you.
Just-
Okay.
Just, it's
I'll
okay.
gather some
We'll get
snacks
ice
for
cream
you.
and everything else on the way back. It's fine.
Oh, don't forget the cinnamon croissants.
I was
Honey
going to get
glazed
snacks,
cinnamon
apparently.
croissants.
I was a
Uh,
big Mac man.
I would leave like the main room, but I would probably hang around the palace. Just till they leave. Just to make sure.
Okay.
But I'll
Yeah.
give them more space.
Hey, Viri, or hey, Ben, is this a, I want to keep them safe, or, I want to make sure the palace doesn't burn down?
Probably 50-50.
Bit of both.
Yes, man. Yes.
70-30. I want to
Yeah.
make sure the palace doesn't
Yeah.
burn down 70%. I want to keep them safe 30% because they're more likely to cause danger to other people than they are to themselves.
Yeah.
You can see
So-
Ben seeing this like vision of like just Viri and Mira running onto the ship. Nope, we gotta go. Just go. Yep, just cash
Yeah.
it. Let's go. What happened? Don't worry about it. No questions. There's like fire and sirens in the background. No, it's all good.
Yep.
Don't ask. Just do not ask.
Okay.
Yep.
The queen will, let everybody else leave before she kind of sits up in her seat a little bit more. And she just kind of looks at you, Mira. She just goes, "Is there something you needed?"
Well, I wanted to come clean and say that whenever we first met you, I may have invaded your privacy a little bit because I looked up to see if you have any like bad connections or anything like that, like people that might want to hurt us. But you don't, and that's cool, and I think you're great and everything. But what I wanted to ask and/or talk to you about was I saw that you do a lot of like charity work stuff for people.
She seems kind of amused when you mention the invasion of privacy, but she doesn't seem offended at all. She kind of gives you a little smile, and she goes, "Yes, I value my people."
I think that's pretty cool. And while I appreciate the 10,000 that you wired to me, I would like to make a donation to help your outreach programs.
You
I
wired us money?
I would never turn down an offer, but that 10,000 is yours. It's my way of thanking you for continuing to help when the council will not.
Holy
Well,
shit, 10,000?
You can help me by continuing to help others that are in worse places than me.
She kind of tilts her head a little bit, and Mira, you get this sense she's almost looking into your soul as she speaks very calmly, very warmly, and she goes, "And what position might that be here?"
Well, I have good friends and they look out for me, and I haven't always had that. Um, I know that there's other people that are probably in worse situations. So you're in a position to help a lot of people, and I'm in a position to help now. Is she holding a data pad or anything like that?
There's one beside her, but it's not in her hands.
Okay, well, it would probably go off with an alert because I'm waiting to transfer credits over to her using the same channels that she just transferred credits to us.
It's basically a
Okay.
nice fight.
Basically, yeah. In a nutshell, yeah. As it goes off, she will kind of reach over and activate it and pull it up.
It's 5 million credits, by the way.
Noted. She will smile as she sees that and look back to you, and she will go, "I'll make sure every credit goes to helping people. And should you come across those less fortunate, let them know that they're safe here."
With that being said, does Your Majesty have room on the planet for refugees?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Come on, Viri, let's go. We're gonna miss ice cream.
The queen will
You're,
nod as as the conversation comes to an end. A very amused smile on her face.
Proud of you, Mira.
Thank you, Viri.
Hey, how do I direct wire back? I only know how to write checks, and I don't think they want to take checks. Can you like rewire her 10,000 back too? Because like that was really badass. I just want to do that too.
Well, I mean,
Look, just like I don't know how to spend this shit. She like hands over a data pad. Like, can you just do it? Just do it. Do it.
yeah, I can.
Okay, cool.
Click, 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 click. And I'll wire the 10 from Fury back to her again.
She rips up the check that had like 20 credits on it. Okay.
I love it.
Cool. So yeah, food.
Food time.
Veer's gonna go find all the fancy muffins in the palace.
Flaky croissants.
Ben's probably keeping an eye on them while they're running around, but she's also not like bringing attention to herself, so hopefully they don't.
Yeah, we're
She's
taking
being
selfies with every
sneaky.
statue and like making faces and
Ven is being that sneaky, protective mom hanging in the back, making sure the two teenagers don't get in trouble.
Yeah, it's like there's a shot of them like getting food, and then you can see the camera pans to see Ven like in the background. You know.
And she doesn't
Love
follow
it.
the gun-ho crazy Mandalorian, nor the pilot, because the Mandalorian now has a minigun, an actual minigun. I have found one in the wiki.
Nice.
If he
Oh,
if he
boy.
was still on the verge of a breakdown, Dell would take priority of following, but he seems to have toned down. So now the other two take priority.
He's toned down
I
enough
mean,
to
when does Io
freak
ever
out.
need to be watched?
It's a sliding scale of what's happening.
How crazy is the situation? Mirror to Dell.
Basically, yeah.
That's a great way to judge it.
Mirror.
Where does Io
Everything's
place on that
okay,
scale?
everything's happy. Dell.
I think
Somebody
Io
on
would be
that.
on the Dell side. So Ven's in the middle.
That is
Revan's a little
100%
off on
that
the Dell
balance.
side.
Yep.
Then Io, then Dell. And then it goes Viri, then Mira. That's how the scale works.
Because Io is about the only other sane one that Ben's like, Io, help.
Yeah, Io, she never worries about. Like, I don't think she's ever gone, oh no, what is Io gonna do? He'll be fine.
For now.
Which is hilarious. Because eventually that's going to change and she's going to go, oh God, no.
No, I thought I could rely on you.
And Lucy's giggle right there tells me that that's going to happen.
It's
I
just
just
gonna be
love
a cycle
picturing
of
Ben
everyone's... Oh wait, sorry, what?
I love picturing Ben actually going, I thought I could rely on you.
Yeah.
We've
She
never-
may very well say that in a more monotone voice, but it would have.
The whole theme of this campaign is how stressed can we make Ben?
It's true.
Until she snaps, then we're like, oh.
They're like, maybe we should have been more careful. Oh.
I love it.
Cool. So yeah, I just keep an eye on them till they leave. Whenever they do leave, if they take too long, I might tell them to leave. It just depends.
We definitely take too long. You gotta tell us. For sure.
Like every move, like, ooh, what's in here?
Just
Okay, it's time to go.
shiny.
Wait, what about this room? We haven't done this one yet.
Until
Like
suddenly,
guards following us around.
right?
Because like no one else is here, just guards in each room, just like the queen did say they have access to everywhere,
Yeah,
right?
dang it.
Yeah. Want to check out their armory? I bet you that would be like the okay, guys, let's go.
Yeah. It's time to get out of here.
But Ben,
I followed you guys around for 3 hours. It's time for us to go.
Has it been 3
How
hours
about I go
already?
to bed?
I'm tired.
Oh, I have a new toy.
I was just sitting there like with the ship ready to go. Like, where are they? Like, I've had the ship primed and like engines on for 3 hours now. This isn't good for them.
Just
Right?
come on, I want to fly.
I might just go for a couple test runs just to make sure she's still flying good, make y'all think that I flew off without you, but no, I didn't. Maybe he did do that. How do you know you're not there?
Damn. Y'all, I don't know what the hell has happened with this new headset with Lucy, but damn.
Isn't your sister with you? Does your sister unlock this side of you?
No. She just, occasionally gets to witness it too. We got
Highly
missions
sensitive, by the
to
way.
accomplish.
I, for one, love when Lucy gets extra sassy. It's great.
Amazing.
That's pretty great.
Seen some of the most sass from Lucy this past week that I've ever seen. And it's
I know, right?
This is why I enjoy playing Kaz, because he's a hyena and I can laugh all the time and it's great. Maybe Io's broken in a corner too.
Oh, I guarantee we've seen Io just like randomly start laughing, like facing the corner at some point, and just like, what is going on?
Oh yeah.
Didn't Io like start laughing in the middle of a bloody massacre after
Oh yeah, he did that too. He was
after
laughing like a
Mira
maniac.
upgraded his
Yeah.
just
like
turned
that.
That
Oh, I need to find the meme.
water.
Where's the meme?
was a good time.
It was at that moment that everyone looked at Io and went, "Oh, really?"
Oh.
And that is why the rest of the crew does not piss off Io. They've seen what Io can do.
Right?
Even Dell says, "Nope."
It's all good. Yeah. Oh no, who did we lose?
We lost Adele. We lost a Matthew again.
No, Dell.
Just as Rob gets back, of course.
Daddy Dell.
He still has not responded about me changing his name like that, but okay.
No,
I
because
think
it's
he just
canon.
accepted it. I think he's just
Canon.
accepted it.
Anyway, so I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Other than Io's on the ship now.
No, we're walking back with Ben when she gathered us up. So we're heading back to the ship.
Yeah.
Right on the ship.
Yep. Ven is like, "Okay, children, let's go."
And we have ice cream.
Yes, you have ice.
Like
Launch
happily
and-
trotting along behind her with ice cream in their hand.
I guarantee we have a whole like floating speeder of food and hams and anything we could get our hands on. Viri probably had to pout to let Ben let her do it. She just let me have this.
I would definitely make you put like half of it back though.
Oh no, yeah. The second speeder was put back for sure.
Aha.
Yeah, we definitely brought goodies with us for sure.
I hope you brought back some meat for the kitties.
I did
Oh,
say ham.
Unacceptable is correct.
Love it.
Barely hear it in the background.
All right. Well, Matt is taking a phone call. Let's go ahead and just take a quick 5-minute break to kind of collect ourselves before continuing this fuckery that is this game.
Who needs to be collected?
Yay,
This is
fuckery.
I was like, Lucy's like, chaos. Glorious
Glorious
chaos.
chaos.
Chaos and fuckery.
Indeed. But the
Yay.
DM requires a refill of Dr. Pepper. So 5-minute break.
Well, super important.
Very important.
Truth.
Super
Alright.
important.
Very true. That's what you have to do.
I will be right back.
Okie dokie.
Why is it still doing an update? Jeez.
How far are you along in your game, Mike?
I don't know as far as like percentages, but I'm pretty far in. I've stayed up to like 4 a.m. playing it. It's been quite creepy in the morning, I tell you.
Yeah, seriously.
Is
I
this The
woke up-
Last of Us 2?
Yeah, I like it though. I will have to say, I know like there's a lot of leaks and like backlash on the story. I understand why people are mad, but it makes sense within the story, I think, to me. And maybe it helps that like I came into it with like the knowledge of knowing what's happening, so I kind of have a little time to prepare. But even if I didn't, I would be pissed, of course. Like I think that's the natural like reaction. But that's what they wanted. They wanted you to be like,
yeah.
okay, this is how this character feels, so
Well, I just think if there's a good story reason for something bad to happen to characters, then that's fine. And I think it's weird when people have actual outrage and they like what's that one word when people just they cancel, you know, like they just totally cancel the game because of it or whatever. I saw a video that someone made when the leaks came out. I don't know what they think now that the game's out, but they made a 30-minute video about how The Last of Us 2 has ruined video games for 10 years, for the next 10 years because of what they've
A
done.
lot of people have like comments like that.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, it's like
No.
very dramatic overreaction.
Absolutely has not.
If anything, and granted, I definitely don't think I've gotten to about the halfway point, because from what I've read in the leaks is that the halfway point is when you play the other character, or like a good majority of the end game is the other character, which makes sense so far. Where I'm at in the story is like you're playing as Ellie, you're literally going after this person, and the whole point of like what the game is, instead of like this long journey of like, you know, escaping survival, it's still like that survival and the same magic from the first game, but it's more about like it's a lot more detective based. Like you're in one city and the city is massive. You can go in like every single story.
What city, by the way?
Seattle, which is really cool.
I love Seattle.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I saw that and I was like, it's like Seattle day one. I was like, oh shit.
That's one of my favorite cities ever. So
are you near Jackson? Where's
apocalyptic-
Jackson? At Wyoming?
I don't know.
Minnesota.
Are you asking what city I'm near?
No, I was just kind of curious where. Like I was thinking about the journey, like how far they went. Jackson City, what state? No, it's not Mississippi. Were they in Mississippi? Last of Us, Jackson County. Might be a made-up one though. Wyoming. Okay, that's what I thought.
What? They don't make things up in video games. Those are all 100% true. Come on.
Yeah, those clickers are based. They're real. You know, I've seen one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they actually are. It actually is based on a real viral fungus. It doesn't affect humans. It only affects ants.
Fuck the clickers! Sorry, I had to hit that up. Fuck the clickers! And everything
Hey,
they
yo.
Hey,
hi.
Welcome back.
People
Added new ones.
People saying
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
birthday. It's like it's not my birthday yet. That's on Tuesday next week.
Happy birthday,
Matt!
I should have
I'm
kept
back.
quiet, but Google,
Happy
Facebook would have
birthday
said.
to you.
Let that teach you a lesson, Matt.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm gonna go out of my way to keep that in the
Just
recording.
remember, this is
Again.
recorded.
Yep.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah, harmony without someone singing the melody. Boom.
And minimum.
I'm gonna make sure this gets uploaded on your birthday. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Also,
What do you like?
I'd like
16 now? 15?
21.
Ooh.
Dude.
Ooh. Hard.
You're still a baby. You're still a baby.
More like 16. Get it right.
Bang.
Yes, you are. Shut up.
Although if
You have-
someone says
You have
that
no
to
say in
you,
it anymore.
Dell, if someone whatever your name, I read Dell on my thing when I was talking to you. Matt,
Whatever your name is.
sorry.
I've been playing with
least I know
him
him.
for months.
How long have I known you, Rachel? Oh, sorry, Ben.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Damn.
If
That's
it
how it
makes you
is.
feel any better, I say whatever your name is to my own sisters like all the time. So it is pretty universal.
That is great.
No, I was gonna say in like 10 years though, someone's like, what are you, 15, 16? You'll be like, oh, do I like that young? Well, cool. And
Hell
then,
No, I
like,
yeah.
click off of it.
15.
I'm not blessed with the young face of a vampire. I'm blessed with looking older. Remember, I have been mistaken for my cousin, who's older than me. I've been mistaken for his father. So, yeah. That was a fun birthday party of mine. They didn't realise. It was extended family. They didn't really know who I was, so I'll let them be, but it's quite fun. Yeah, so I just wanted to point out a little bit. Wanted to point out before we continue, Dell has a new toy. It's deadly.
Minigun.
It's basically a portable minigun, and because he modified it a little bit, it now does 14 base damage instead of 12, and it pierces 4, so it goes through 4 soak, which is okay, but its crit is 3. And
So
I get to roll like
means-
9 dice.
So that means Mira could improve it to where its crit is 1 and does a base damage of 24, and then she could jury rig it during combat to make it do 34.
I'm absolutely fine. That is a little
Are you
bit
sure?
broken. It is a little bit
Sure?
broken. I'll wait for the enemies to one-shot me again, then I'll reconsider, okay? Okay, because I've had my armor jury rigged, or whatever it is, improved, so now it takes like a 20 to hit me normally. So yeah. No, it's a 15 to hit me normally, a 20 with the shield. But still. I don't want to be overpowered, it's not fun.
Bullshit.
Rob literally
You have
just wants
Mira on your team. You have Mira on your team. You're automatically overpowered. Be quiet and just live with
I
it.
mean, I literally have a signature ability that means that's literally an I win card.
Fucking live with it.
So,
Don't make
back
me
on the
fly
Peachy
over to
King.
England right now.
If you could you bring my girlfriend along?
What?
Yeah. Where's she at? Get on
Pennsylvania.
plane. Okay, well, I just need, CG to sign off on any leave outside of 150 miles, so that could take a while.
Anyway, oh shit, I honestly thought that Craigbot laughed. That was scary. I heard this like echo of a laugh. I was like, hello, Skynet.
Skynet.
I am listening to your conversations. You are now targeted by Skynet. Ah!
They're
That's
always
hot.
listening. Alright. Yep. So yeah, you guys are back on the Peachy Keen to prep because Io has been waiting for like 3 fucking hours because he hates being grounded anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go, we gotta fly. It's like as soon as the last person's on, the ship's already moving. He doesn't actually know where we're going exactly, but you know.
It's okay, it doesn't
We're in
matter.
hyperspeed. Where are we going?
Yep. Hey, don't come on, let's fly, let's go, guys, come on.
We gotta go.
Gotta get moving.
I'll be
So,
back.
yeah.
I'll take a call.
I was wondering what the hell that humming was. Jesus Lord.
Me.
So, yeah, when you guys get back to the ship, I was impatiently waiting for you guys to get on. Does anyone decide to tell Io where we're going, or are we just gonna go where Io takes us and go from there?
I mean, he was there for the conversation.
Only half of it is actually know beyond something about Kashyyyk.
So
And there's some other place mentioned, and he doesn't know.
because Dell did go back with Io, he would have told him that we're going back to Kashyyyk. after he went on a shopping spree, and I just want to point out, I am now the Blue Mandalorian from the Mandalorian TV show, because that is the gun he is using.
Yes.
You're the Blue Mandalorian from the Blue Mandalorian group.
God damn it, Rob.
Just
all
saying, I
fairness-
might.
You kind
might
of opened
change the
yourself
profile
up for that.
picture.
Okay, so we'll assume that Io knows where the fuck we're going.
I couldn't help it. It was too easy. I'm sorry.
I have to give you kudos on that. By the by, all of you, I would like, after you've gotten onto the ship, to roll me a perception check.
Oh boy, let's use some force dice to see if we can amp up his perception, because he's like, why not? I have a lot. Hold on.
Yep, and then I'll...
balls.
Oop.
Balls. That's not a good roll.
No.
I got a 1.
It's better than a negative.
Perception?
Ooh.
Ooh,
It's a lot
he
of
is
ones.
distracted.
Oof.
How
Io
many
just
force-
knows he wants to
going
fly.
on.
How many
He is in the
force dice am I allowed
cockpit.
to
He is
use?
going. He's like, we're don't
What's
give
the
a shit
max
what's
force
going on.
dice?
The max that you can ever get is 75, but you could use up to all of them. I wouldn't recommend doing
Didn't
it.
you
every
put a
single
rule
one.
on it? Like, it was
No,
like,
you put a limit on it.
like it was like either up to using up to 2 per roll or like up to 4 per roll. Which one was it?
I think you
No,
said
because
four.
Fury one time used like
Four.
75.
Well, that's why we put a rule on it because it got ridiculous.
I'm gonna use
Right.
4.
Yeah, we'll say 4. 4 sounds
To
like the
help.
thing I would say.
Woo!
Okay, that's better.
4. No,
I say
3.
5.
Yeah, 4. 3.
3.
5.
Mm-mm.
What are we talking about?
Roll me a perception check.
We're doing perception check? Is that what we said?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Watch it be a 5.
I will lose my shit.
Yeah, eats the 4. 5.
Oh, so close.
Fantastic. Yeah, Io, Ven, and Mira, you guys don't really see anything different from the ship. Io, you're just too excited to get back into the sky again that you don't notice. You just bolted right to the pilot seat.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
Del and Viri, you notice that as you're coming onto the ship and walking past the cargo area, you notice that there are some boxes that have never been there before. In fact, they have the markings of the Queen of Onderon on them. It looks like that there is a box for every one of the
Food?
crew members. Oh no, there's other
Ooh.
boxes that are foods, but these look like they're personal boxes.
You guys hear Viri yell out, not through the comms, though she means to do it through the comms. Guys,
Yeah,
it's
she's right.
Christmas!
Don't you mean Life Day?
Sure.
Life Day. Yes.
It's Life Day, guys!
In Dell's mind, if this isn't candor, I'm gonna be pissed.
I think Viri waits. She pops hers open.
Of course.
So nuts
Does
for
any-
guys. So.
Explode, though, to be honest with you. Knowing Angie, look, it's Christmas. Explodes.
I'm not happy. Do all of you go to the hangar to open your
Yeah.
individual boxes? Okay.
Sure.
I go to open presents.
Io's still at the pilot seat.
Bump presents.
Dell will take his one and move it away from the group.
Mira hasn't had presents before. You give her this, damn it. Presents time.
He's moving his own.
I love it.
He's going to open it.
Okay. All of you, and Io, you will notice it when you open yours. At
If.
first, there's a lot of there's a lot of hay kind of covering the presents, and it's very multicolored. So it's confetti essentially that's now spewing all over the ship as Mira eagerly opens her presents. Inside is a pouch of 25,000 credits for each of you. And
she's like, I win.
yep, just that's it. Sorry. And inside, because of the gracious DM that I am, you all gain a new piece of armor, another weapon or weapon upgrade, and 3 additional hard points to use. So you essentially are able to upgrade your arsenal.
Oh my god, I can update his armor. I
Yep.
just needed one more hard point for something I wanted to do.
Oh god. Oh god.
Um,
So
in
all right, hold on. That was
this, I swear to God, the title of this episode is going to be "Everybody Has a Fucking Stroke."
Is it a
Not
weapon
me.
or armor or weapon and
one armor, one weapon.
Yep, you get an armor upgrade and a weapon upgrade.
Hard points? Oh wait, no,
And
armor
3
upgrade and weapon upgrade, not an armor and a weapon.
Right.
Okay, just the
And then
upgrade.
3 hard points. It's essentially you have the makings to upgrade
Really?
your arsenal, as well as
Upgrade?
credits. Now, in particular, Ven and Viri, in your individual boxes, you guys get whatever upgrade you would like to your sabers. Whether it's a crystal, whether it's an actual upgrade, you get a free upgrade to your blades.
Awesome. Thank you.
Nice.
All right.
Yes.
Upgrades.
Oh, and don't forget the amount of credits. 25,000 credits.
I already put the credits on there.
Okay. So yeah, that is your gift. This is very clearly from the Queen herself, and even if you would think to send back the credits, it's not going to happen. You're stuck with this upgraded arsenal. The only thing is there is a data pad on the top of Mira's present before she had opened it with a message from the Queen simply stating, I hope that this helps in your coming battles. If you need anything else, you have a friend on Onderon.
Aww.
Friend in me. You got a friend in me.
When the road looks tough ahead.
Ooh.
That's exciting.
Bye. Okay. I think I know. Well, hold on.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, also,
Hmm.
Del,
Hmm.
there's an added present in your box that is not in anybody else's box.
Lord.
There is a small there is a smaller box. This one does not have the Queen's insignia, but rather this one has the insignia of your very dear friend Canderous. And inside there is a couple of stuffed animals for Drea, a little outfit, as well as a Mandalorian blade to teach her how to fight.
DM, question for you.
Yes.
I think I know what I want to spend the upgrades on.
Mm-hmm.
But the question then becomes, if I upgrade one of the blasters on Hawk, is the upgrade applicable to both of the blasters on Hawk or just one of them?
It's applicable to both.
Okay, blaster actuating module. Yep.
There you go. Yep. So you all have some very wondrous upgrades to add to your future battles.
And I know what I want to get on my armor as well. And I've already used the hard points. And the money is
I have nothing planned. Y'all are nuts.
Yeah.
All of it has now been used. Sorry, everything has been used now. I upgraded everything that I got.
To Rob, this is literally Christmas. Sorry, guys.
True.
Sorry,
I probably send a very formal thank you note to the queen before I forget. Then I'll take all my stuff back to my room.
Deary
Alrighty.
sends an e-note because she's in the new generation. She doesn't do handwritten notes. But
No,
it's like
it was
a
still
damn
my data pad.
one.
It's just very formally written. But it was on a data pad. Do people even use paper in Star Wars?
Not really.
I'm still thinking like
Yeah, so that's what I mean. I was doing it on my
formal
data pad.
formal electrical letter versus like a
There we
dancing
go.
fight. Like thank you,
Yes,
like your
there we go.
Deary's head on like a
Perfect.
on a dancing body. Yeah.
Fury
Exactly.
just tweeted at her.
True.
Yeah.
Shout out to the queen. Jedi hashtag. Oh,
Fury just sent her like a smiley face, and that's it.
She
Thanks.
sent an emoji.
Yeah, with heart eyes.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. So Angie, I took the optical camouflage system for the armor.
Okay, noted.
Noted.
But for the rest of you who are not upgrade fanatics, you guys can upgrade as you see fit. But yeah, that is your present.
Io's armor has the cortosis weave now because I can. Because they
Nice.
spars with enough lightsabers. Like, I need that armor.
Good planning. Okay, so we're going to Kashyyyk then?
I believe that's what you all decided, yeah.
Kashyyyk. Sorry.
Yep. So
We're going to the carpet planet.
Lord.
Jesus.
Fur planet.
Yes, totally that. Give me a
Unless
sec
Del
here
wanted to go to unless Del wanted to go to Duxton real fast. I know the queen mentioned that.
That's true. Like in and out.
Said unless Del wanted to visit Duxton real fast. The queen mentioned that.
Who's Duxon?
I mean,
It's a
Io
planet.
will make a sojourn over there with no problem.
It's where
We have
Canderous
no
is.
choice but to go.
I mean, either way, Onderon and Kashyyyk are not that far from each other. It will take no time to go over to Kashyyyk.
Especially not with Ios flying.
Right?
So
This is an
if
80 parsec speed limit, and Io's flying at 221 parsecs.
Yeah.
He is.
It's ridiculous.
Everyone can kind of feel that light pressure from how fast we're going.
man, that's the wrong one.
We gotta go fast, Joe.
Gotta go fast.
He's a racer at heart. He has to go fast.
Angel, I just put the stuff in about my armor now.
Okay.
Dell's going to basically say,
Just throwing it up.
it's fine. It's fine.
If you want to make a
Seem-
stop, we can. Matter too much.
I'd love to spend time with him to see him again, but the mission that we're on means more than my personal feelings right now. We need to get those slaves safe. He knows that. He understands. If we survive this and after all this is over, I'll be on Onderon for the foreseeable future. If anyone wants to settle down, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's go. Don't laugh at me.
I will always laugh at you. Lucy's laugh is life, I swear.
Thanks, Marky. Mark made me food.
Yay!
It's an outburst of happiness.
Thanks for ours, twin. But whatever. Okay. Mark and I actually have nicknames now. Eminem.
Lord.
He still hasn't ever talked to him, by the way. But
You might not know it, but yep, it's true. I imagine
He
the
doesn't know
friendship.
yet.
He doesn't
It's a
know that
really-
we've actually
It's a
talked
really
in
great
real life.
friendship in my head.
Oh,
It's the
totally.
best.
Like we went swinging together, and then we went to the bookstore and we laughed over D&D. It was so very fun. I was like, Mark, you're so
It's all in
funny.
slow mo too.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I love it.
Lord above. Okay.
So we're heading to Kashyyyk now, right?
Yes. Like I said, it is not
said
a
we're
very
going.
long. No. Dell said that he would probably check it out later, but right now the mission is far too important.
Okay.
Super importante.
Yes. But yeah, the jaunt from Onderon to Kashyyyk is not very far. It would give you guys some time to utilize the upgrades given to you by the Queen and kind of do any research on the planet that you would want to do. For those of you who haven't been there before, anything that you want to do prior to getting there, you would need to do now.
Mira would like to test out her new stuff on her armor just by
Okay.
walking around the ship. Yep.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay.
What does it look like, Mira?
One, two, three, 4 minus 1, 3 plus 4, 7.
Okay. if you want to know, roll me perception checks.
What? I'm so confused now. What? She being sneaky?
So sneaky.
Oh, I can't even roll a 7, so I'm not even gonna try.
Oh, I got just like
super
hello.
sneaky.
He's like, I thought I saw Mira, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. As far as you all are able to tell, Mira, you can't find Mira anywhere on the ship.
Io, turn around. We forgot Mira.
Yeah, I'm sure she's fine.
You didn't forget me.
I hear you, Marco.
Polo.
They're in the vents. Oh,
I
it's
hear Polo.
No, that's just Io in the vent. Oh, by the way, Zeke is totally playing with all the confetti from the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
It's going crazy.
Yeah, you
Calling
can
one.
hear Mira, but you cannot see her at all.
Okay. I just want to say, don't want to interrupt. I just want to say how proud I am at doing my own thing with the gun. I'm a gun nerd, so please indulge me for a second. So the Buzzsaw rotary gun, which is basically the gun that the blue Mandalorian, the heavy Mandalorian uses in the series, has auto fire, cumbersome 5, and pierce 3 normally. And it does like 12 damage, which is okay. It's really good. With the modifications, it now does a base of 14 damage, 14 to 19 damage, has a pierce of 4, has an accurate of 2, which means I get a +2 to my attacks, +2 dice, and 1 auto success.
Nice.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to be rolling a total of 5, 6, 7, 9, plus my augmented eye, 10 dice, with an automatic success, but because it's auto fire only, that means I take away 3. So that's 7 plus 1.
That's pretty dope.
He's good.
I
You
like.
know what we should do? We should get to Kasich and get into a fight so we can try it out.
The what?
I said,
You
you know
just
what
want to
we
get
do?
into combat, don't you?
I mean, I just want to get somewhere.
Must test in combat.
Yes, guys, we please stay focused now. Please.
Sorry, Mom.
It's okay.
I was trying to
Love
do a
you.
more subtle way, Rach. I was doing it a
Nope.
lot more subtle than you
Nope,
were.
we're blunt. I love you guys, but we gotta do something. We gotta get somewhere. Let's do this.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I know this came
No,
up kind of an info dump. I'm sorry about that, but
No, it's good.
Oh.
And I'm not just saying it because Matt was talking about a gun. It was more just I think we've
I was
been
gonna say
really
that.
off topic most of the time, and
Oh
we
yeah.
haven't played for a while, so I'd love to
The
get
gun
somewhere.
stuff was actually really cool, and I'm excited
Yeah,
to
no,
see
that
it.
wasn't
That's
bad.
what
No,
I'm
I'm
thinking
not
too.
saying it
Not the
just to
point
you.
that you talked about.
I know it's been a
Yeah.
while. We're all antsy to play, and it's just like, guys, come on, let's go.
And a lot of it, I mean, I think too, a lot of it was like got a lot of details, so a lot of it was refresher of remembering
that's
even what we're supposed to be
Half
doing.
of the
So
stuff you guys were talking
yeah.
about.
Yep. Yep. So
Io
yeah, as
was
you guys are,
landing on Kasich now.
yep.
Said Io's landing now.
Perfect.
Has been decided.
I was like, I am the DM now. I am captain.
Basically, yeah. Just nope. We are doing this, guys.
We are there. Done. I ain't put up with any more y'all's bullshit. Did I say we're there?
I love it. Yep. As you guys get into Kashuk's atmosphere, you're able to tell that it's mostly forest. There are some places that you, as you glaze over, coming into where you were set to meet up with this friend. There's a couple of beaches. So it's not all forest, like most would have you think, but it's pretty close to being all forest.
Beaches.
Yep. As you get set up to land, you notice that it's eerily quiet.
This place is eerily quiet.
Hello?
As you go into land, it's in the trees that this landing pad is. It's very quiet. There's supposed to be, from what you can tell, there's supposed to be somebody greeting you or something of the sort, but that is not the case. Give me a sec here as I continue to fuck around and bullshit this map.
Sky, you said Wookiees were cool. They're like really rude.
That's
Never
if your
seen
name
a
is
Wookiee
Han.
before.
True.
Revan's face gets kind of subdued and quiet at that, and she just kind of shakes her head. She looks very concerned, and she goes, "This is abnormal. They're very welcoming. Something's not right here."
Should I
Um,
take off again or keep landing?
You know what?
Why are there so many goddamn trees? Sorry.
Because forest
It's like
planet.
In a nutshell, yes, forest planet.
Forest planet.
The air is so fresh, even though it's so foreboding in its silence.
In a nutshell, yeah, basically.
Someone needs to put that in the quote one. That was pretty good.
That was great, yeah.
there is a fresh but foreboding. Are you okay, are you? Yeah, I'm alright. What about you?
There we go. We now have a map. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I had this set up beforehand. But yeah, you guys are landing down here. This is the landing pad. You can't really see much beyond the pad, but you can tell that in the corners up here would be branching off pathways to walk to get to where you need to go. Generally, this is for visitors, not actual Wookiees.
Branching paths. Because it's trees.
Yeah, you saw what I did there. But yeah, go ahead and bring out your tokens to wander around. But on initial look,
Guys, I think we need to get to the root of this problem.
Lord in heaven, I'm too sober for this. But from what you are able to tell, it's recently abandoned.
It won't let me pull up my icon.
Don't do it anymore because
Shenanigans
you're
and fuckery.
cloning yourself. You're cloning yourself, Io. Stop.
I don't see Io,
I don't-
though.
I don't see him on my screen either.
I see like 5 of you right now. Stop.
I'm having a hard time pulling my icon out as well.
I have
Try
to
refreshing.
Reload. Funny.
If you can see what I see when we're looking at the main map, which is the Peachy Keen, there's like 50 IOs scattered about the ship, along with like 20 Vens, about 3 Viris
Yeah,
somewhere
you're not-
in there.
Is
Yeah,
there a
you-
How are
Mira?
there 50 IOs? I've only pulled him at once, and then I just move him around.
It's
Go
bizarre.
ahead and
mirrors.
refresh, guys.
It's
Go
bizarre.
ahead and
mirrors.
refresh, guys.
Is there a mirror on the map?
Okay, I see Mira
I'm
now.
able to see a Mira.
I see them to my left, correct?
There's a Hawk.
I
There
still
it
don't
is.
see Io. Okay, I'm gonna sign out and come
Yeah,
back in
just
and see if
refresh.
I refreshed and it still wouldn't let me, so now we'll just relaunch the game. Okay, technical difficulties are had.
Hey, it's not a game until we have technical difficulties, okay?
For the viewers at home, if you are watching, we're having current technical
Still
problems.
not letting me
Please check
tank
back in about
Io
5
out.
minutes.
Please play the soundtrack for Yakety Sack while we fix technical difficulty.
Did you say
I've
tentacle or
refreshed,
technical?
I've relaunched, and it's still not letting me tank Io out.
Technical.
What the
Sounds like an
fuckery?
innuendo. Just close down your computer.
No,
Oh,
we do
they
not
joined
want that.
Back.
Oof. Okay, moving up then.
Okay, well, I closed down my web browser and then relaunched it, so let's try that. Give it a second. 20 years later.
Is anybody else gonna go watch Jen
I still can't pull
Dude.
Io out.
try to become human?
Probably not.
I have friends coming over later, but if they don't or they leave early, I was gonna go just probably watch that later. But yeah, I'm not gonna be able to tonight with my friends here.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed pretty cool.
Hold on. I am gonna refresh Roll20 because I think Roll20 has just decided fuck you guys.
Yeah, I can't pull Io
When
out, so we're
does-
just gonna have to
It
imagine
seems to
he's
be
there.
working for me right now. Can you see the map?
I can see the map, I can see everybody else's icons, and I can see Io's icon on the ship map, but I can't pull him out. It won't let me. Like, I do the whole pulled icon out and just nothing happens.
Do you see that icon? Is
Which
there an
icon?
Io one?
I don't see an Io anywhere.
Because I tried pulling it out for you. Let me see.
Io's just not
Okay.
meant to be there today, apparently. I was just like, what the shit? Basically, it's like it's too quiet, I'm gone, see y'all.
Okay. Stop pulling him out, everybody. I can see like 50 IOs on the launch pad right here. I've lost Viri. Viri's somewhere in there.
I'm right
Really?
here.
Viri's over here.
I'm right here.
Okay, never mind.
I'm right
This
Whoever
is all
here.
sorts of
here
puckered.
is buried.
I'm right here.
It's Mira, Hawk, Dove,
This is gonna fuck
Dell,
up my internet, but here we go.
Ben,
And then Veery's right here. Or was.
Veer,
Alright,
Get
hold
back
on.
here.
So I think you're the only one who
Don't be
can
looking at
see
me,
Io's
don't be looking
icons
at
that
me.
are
Veer.
ghosting.
Something's going on with IO.
Yeah, I don't see any
Right.
IO.
I gotta make this
Icon.
quick because my game is gonna lag. But look what I have. Look on my look.
Oh my
Look in the video
god.
feed.
So many IOs.
They're replicating. Like, go quickly take us back to the other screen. Maybe that will help. Back to the
Okay,
ship. and
I
then
did
back to
not
this
take
one.
nearly that many IOs out. I don't know where all the extras are coming out from.
Right, and I just
Yeah,
want to
most
show
of this
you
happened
what we.
to
Nah.
So we're on the ship, and there's still a bunch of IOs over there. Holy
I
cow!
don't see him.
I couldn't tank him out at the start when we were on the castle map.
Why is he all the way over here? What the fuck is going on over here?
I don't.
Stop
How are you
pulling
getting him?
out.
But I'm not.
I don't see any of that.
Yeah, I'm
Am I the
gonna
only
just
one to
chalk
be
this up.
doomed?
Apparently.
We're just gonna. All the rest of us will just use our imagination of where Io is. Actually, let me see if I can take out any icon. Like, let me try Mimi, for example. Oh, I can take Mimi out, so we'll just use her as Io for now.
No, I want to know. I have
Okay,
control
I
over
Who's
Mimi.
moving
Just so
her?
you
see
know.
Mimi. I see Mimi.
Everyone
now.
leave Mimi alone. She's Io right now. Screw you! Leave her alone!
Oh shit, you can see he's doing it. Damn it, it's me. No.
Okay, actually use Terabyte. There we go.
Just look at this. There's so many.
I think I figured out what
I think I found out how they're able to find
happened.
us. I think I found out how Insidious is supposed to find us because he keeps following Io.
I mean, if there's that many Ios
All
walking
50
around
Ios.
and replicating, that would be terrifying.
It's
Especially
like
if they all
cells
attack you at
just
once.
constantly splitting.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use Terabyte's icon for now because I can't pull out. I can't see Io's icon.
I figured it out. Don't worry. I got this.
You do? What
No, you
happened? I know. Where? Yeah, I see him down there. I can't move him though.
Can I have like permission over Io's token so I can get rid of the multiple Ios that are on my screen, please?
No, you do not suffer.
No.
Okay, you should be able to do that.
It's just a hallucination for Dell. Oh my gosh, I can move it. Yes, excellent.
Yeah, something apparently your token broke for me between the last time that we played and now. I am so
Just
sorry.
because I'm all over the place.
We're good. Yay. I was walking. He's curious why it's so quiet.
Just gonna go this way.
I am so sorry, guys.
We did so much work to get us back on track, and Discord had to do us dirty.
Immediately.
No,
that
Discord
was
rolled
so
20.
funny.
I was like, no, I think we're good. I think this is a good pace.
It's okay, we can cut that out.
No.
Like, I pulled up Io's character sheet. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Why is this not working? And I went to edit it to see if something I could be fixed, and nope, the token was glitched. I'm like, oh, you whore.
It's just Io having a good day, you know? He's like, nah.
I was like, nah, I'm not about this life, guys.
It's too quiet, I'm out.
There's another Io.
So yeah, go ahead and look around. If you are trying to investigate anything, perception checks. Just right now, you're just trying to figure out what the hell happened, why it's so quiet.
Sure. I'll
Where
go
am
over
I?
here.
What is it? What do this? What is this?
Out of
That-
precaution. Out of precaution, because Mira is a fraidy cat, she will activate her armor, and anyone that's
Okay.
looking at her would see her just go invisible, fade
Pop
away.
out of existence. Del, you are in what looks to be the checkout center. Once you would arrive on the platform, you would meet over here with whoever was supposed to be in charge, get your ship checked in, etc. You're able to see like half-eaten food, a half-empty glass of drink, stuff like that. Whoever was here left in a hurry.
Didn't know Wookiees were so sophisticated and had glasses. I thought they had like mugs or some shit. Anyway. Yeah, he's basically gonna go over the comms. Right. There's some half-eaten food here. People left in a hurry. Keep on guard. Possible hostile contact.
Zombies. Yes.
So,
What area am I in? I'm right there.
Sorry, I had a mouthful of food. Then you are in. It looks to be a meeting room. So, like, if you're meeting with a contact and you don't want to go into the planet, you could meet there. Just like what Dell found, you see like half-empty drinks. So somebody was here before they left in a hurry. But that's all you're able to see in there.
How old does the food look? Does it look like it's been sitting there for a couple days, or like only a few hours?
Few hours at most.
Oh, really?
What is the
Okay, so they
food?
just.
Mhm.
So I guess I'll put it, say in the comments, like, it looks like this just happened a few hours ago. At most.
To answer your question about the food, it's like fried meats, fresh fruits, things like that.
Any same thing happening in port security?
Yep, same thing. The only difference is you're able to see, the cameras and where everybody else of your crew is at.
Ooh, could we review the camera footage to see what happened? Is there security footage?
Mira
I mean-
would gladly pull that up.
You do have a hacker extraordinaire.
I will tap the comms. Say, Mira, can you come and review the security footage for us? Because he can't.
Wait, I'm getting conflicting reports. Am I supposed to be up here with Dell, or am I supposed to be? Oops, map moved too fast. Okay, or am I supposed to be down here with Io? I'm very confused.
I have access to security cameras down here. I don't know what's up with that Dell up there.
Well, this is where we can check out who's landed and who's not.
I
Perhaps we can see who
will
landed.
split up a little bit. I'll have Hawk fly up by Dell, and then I'll stay down here with Dove next to Io, and I can use Hawk's subsystems to try and hack at Dell's location, and myself to hack at Io's location.
Oh, there you go. Multitask.
Yeah, multi-hack.
Wait, Ian Holman's dead?
Yeah.
Bilbo
No.
Baggins.
It's a sad day.
No,
Hmm.
that
It
made me
is.
so sad. I think it was yesterday, right?
It was
Or was it
yesterday.
today?
Yesterday was the sad day.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. It's still sad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mira, as you're doing that, as you're trying to pull up the the footage, all of a sudden people kind of drop out from the sky around the area and
Tree people.
Balls.
and I am going to need you all to roll initiative.
Balls.
I think they got the surprise on us.
Did
Initiative
anyone
was what? Sorry, it's been
forget?
so long.
I still hit it.
Does anyone forget how to roll for initiative?
Is that
Me.
the number of agility dice plus the number that your agility is?
Yes. So
Okay.
if your agility is 4, it'd be 4 dice plus the number. So it'd be like 4 dice plus 4d6 plus 4.
Dang it.
Do we have a max on ranks?
Yeah.
5, right? We can't go above 5.
5 unless you get a skill like dedication that'll allow it to go to 6, or you get implants that allow it to go higher.
But I thought that was characteristics. The same ruling as far as dedication on a rank.
No, not on skills. Only on characteristics, but agility is one of your characteristics.
Right, but I'm talking about like an actual skill. So a skill cannot go over 5, right?
It can go. The only time
Correct.
it can get a 6 is if you're taking dedication in the skill branch thing,
I thought dedication was for a skill.
dedication's
I mean,
only.
or in the
characteristic.
characteristic
Yeah,
thing.
dedication's only for characteristics, not for skills. You can't get a skill over 5.
Oh,
okay.
sorry. I was being
Just wanted to clarify. You're good.
Yep.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I wasn't sure, like, when the characteristic went up to 6, if the rank could also go up to 6. If it matched that. I don't know. For some reason, I got that
Max is at
confused.
5.
Okay, so initiative, and then I know I have something for initiative.
That's why I have my max on computers, because it's 11 d6. 6 for
Okay, is that
intelligence, and then
4?
5 in the ranks.
Suffer number strain to add an equal number of pow to initiative. Strain suffer.
Pow pow?
Yeah, it was a pow dice, the one that has a little explosion on it. So is that a success or is that an extra dice? I forget.
It's a success. That's an auto success.
So then it's just like a +4 to initiative. Is that how it works?
Basically, yeah. I forgot that
seem
you
worth
put
it.
it down as pow dice.
Pow pow.
It looks like a pow. Because I think I used to roll the dice, and that's what I wasn't. So 6d6 plus 4.
Totally pow pow dice.
6 plus 4. Nope, that didn't work.
No, that is not. You do not need the greater than 4, dork.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So that's a 32. Did I do that right?
Well, I mean, you forgot to do the plus, but that's okay.
Ooh, yummy.
I didn't add the +6 +4, and that's why I was just saying, yeah, +10.
Dang.
Yep.
So
I can figure that out.
-4 would be 26.
So just a reminder too, for ranges, it's 5, 30, 60, 120, and 240. That's engaged, close, medium, long, extreme. Just so you
And
know, if you used... Sorry.
An interplanetary of 500 light years.
Yes.
I don't think we're going to be firing that from a planet, but okay.
Aw.
Dell might look into it, though.
I can
Oh,
dream, though.
I'm going to
Alrighty,
say we can't get a
so
gun that's interplanetary.
first up is Viri. Yeah, as you're investigating, your group's kind of splitting up. All of a sudden, these people just kind of ascend, and they're covered in essentially ghillie suits with very large double-bladed weapons. And as soon as they land, they're shouting to each other in a language that none of you understand, and they start moving to you. So Viri, you are up.
What do they look like? Like, can we tell what race they are or anything?
Not until you are much closer.
Okay.
Right now, you can tell they're humanoid. They have, 2 arms, 2 legs. That's about it.
Okay.
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles.
Wait.
I totally heard that. So God, I always hate going first with Fury because she's so like ready to attack, but if I go first and haven't attacked yet, then I'm Fury's the dick for not like, oh hey, diplomatic immunity, like diplomatic negotiations.
I will say this.
Compassion.
I will say this. You are able
Look
to
aggressive.
tell that, yeah, they are very much aggressive.
All right, Viri like freaks out because she wasn't really paying attention. She was just kind of like letting Ven like look in each room. She's like just having her back. She wasn't really like fully invested. And all of a sudden, she just like sees him like falling from the sky. And she's like, "Tree monster, tree monster!" And like as like she's taking out her lightsaber, she's gonna start running towards it. But she's like, "I'm so sorry if you're good, but you shouldn't swing down on people and you shouldn't attack. So I hope we're good." And then I think for this one, instead of attacking directly at him, is there a way to try and
swing at the ropes that he's on to make him fall, like mid fall.
Which one are you aiming at, dear?
This one.
Okay.
Or is he already landed?
They have already landed by the time that you guys are ready.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, then she's just gonna go like Naruto style, running in and flip up onto the table, and just flip her lightsabers into stun mode. And she'll go. Actually, I think she's gonna go for a swarm attack. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do the acrobatic leap, like to the other side of him to get that saber swarm. If you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, go right ahead.
So you say I have to roll athletics, right, to see if she gets it,
Yes.
or does she automatically get it? I couldn't remember.
Acrobatics.
Hello?
Or athletics, whatever the hell it is.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Is that what you said? Sorry, I don't hear anything. You said roll for it?
Yes.
Okay. I couldn't hear anything. My bad.
Can
So
you
Braun's
hear me now?
pretty bad. I can barely hear you. It's going in and out.
Can you fucking hear me now?
I can.
Oh,
I can hear you now. Yeah, that didn't look too good.
Okay.
Sort of, kind of.
No, I can hear you.
Yeah,
So how'd she do?
that did not hit.
Okay. So since that's part of the action, would that just prevent her from not getting her third attack?
Yes.
Still do her 2 attacks?
Yep, only 2.
Okay. Okay. So then I will. Yes, that's 4. Sorry, guys. I've never used that before. Fully in a battle. That's 4 strain. Okay, and then quick strike. Since it hasn't gone yet, it gets +3. So the 2 attacks would be 6 plus 5, 11 plus 3, 14. Are you kidding me?
I can't even imagine rolling that many dice.
You kidding me? Really?
Wow.
1,
No.
2, 3, 4. It ignores. I know it ignores 1, 1 because of my upgrades, but they're both pretty shitty. With 14
Yeah.
dice, that was really bad.
Nope.
So
Yeah.
a 6 on the second one, though. I guess. 1,
The 6 will
2,
hit.
3, 4. How was it?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a 3. So, oh no, it's only a 4. Never mind. So yeah, so they both don't hit, right?
Yep. Neither of them hit.
Yeah,
You were just
that was fun.
taken by surprise way too quickly to really do anything but scream at them, basically.
Yeah, she just like Kermit the Frog it for sure.
Wow.
Yes, cannon.
Wow, that was pretty bad.
That's
I
how
don't
we're
think
doing
Veer's
it.
ever done
Okay.
that bad in battle. All right, well that's her turn, and she just looks over at Ben like almost like, oh god, I hope she didn't see all this.
Speaking of which, I don't actually see Ven's token on the. Oh, never mind. No,
here.
there it is. I see it.
Camouflage.
Okay. It blended in a little bit, and yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
So I'm dueling with the guy on a table, and he's defending every attack. Yeah, that's my turn. I got nothing else.
Damn, Io goes before me.
Row?
Okay, that's as far as they can go.
Row.
So there's going to be a total of 1, 2,
Balls.
4 attacks. 2 are going to be at Dell, 1 at Hawk, 1 at Veery.
Balls. Okay.
What are they using?
Swords, I think.
They are using swords.
Okay.
So this is going to be at Veery once it loads. Does a 3 hit you? I doubt it. Michael?
Michael.
Mike.
He's muted apparently. Okay, so I'm just going to continue. I'm pretty sure 3 does not hit him.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize I was muted. I was like, why is no one hearing me? No.
You are muted, you silly Willy.
Yeah, she has 11 at her lowest.
Okay. All right, and then this one's going to be at Hawk.
Question about that. Hawk is technically my weapon. What defense do I use for Hawk?
Your defense.
Okay, that gets nowhere close.
Cool. The next 2 are going to be at Dell.
They will get nowhere close.
No fucking where close.
Nope. They need a 50. What was it? 15?
Fantastic. Cool, that's okay, because Dell, it's your turn. There's 1 on either side of you and 1 by Hawk and 1 incoming.
I'm basically gonna use a inconsequential action to gesture to the Republic symbol on my armor and shout Republic. Do I get any reaction?
No response.
Set to murder us.
Well, here I go killing again.
Right?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll let them do their attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Nope.
Then Dell's gonna say over the comms using his minor action. We're not friendly. And fire my rotary cannon. This is 7 dice, 1 automatic success. Let's see what happens. Why are you fucking up? Why are you breaking on me, game? Don't you dare. Okay, there we go.
I don't see it breaking.
There is a problem with your formula. Why? Is it?
Because you typed it in wrong.
Let's try again, shall we?
We don't do math well here.
No, we do not do math very well here.
We pride ourselves on being
7,
really bad at math.
Hey, now.
6.
I do really good math concerning certain things, darn it.
Okay, this is
Certain
not
thing.
working for me. So I'm just gonna roll normally. So it's gonna be 76, 76. So I'm gonna do that and that with an automatic success. So, oh, pardon me. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5
Down
minus
to
1,
4.
That
4
hits.
plus 1, 5.
It hits.
Okay. You're not gonna like this. He takes a total of 19 points of damage, 4 of which cannot be soaked.
Okay. Which one are you aiming at?
The closest one.
Okay.
Is he dead?
He is still alive.
Then, because of the auto fire ability for my gun, I get an automatic hit again. So, he takes 19 points of damage, 4 of which he can't
Okay.
soak. Is he dead?
He now dead.
Okay. Dell is thankful the gun didn't fucking jam, but he loves the gun already. So anyway. And I'm going to spend 2 fate points, because I haven't used it in a while. Might as well use it now. I'm going to use... where is it? Where is it? My signature ability, which is unmatched protection. So I'm going to use 2 destiny dice. So for this round, and for the next, for this round and 4 after it, I can tank 3 hits and halve the damage for each of them.
But Jesus.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And that only cost me 2 destiny dice. Basically, I go into a rage for 2 destiny dice.
Oh no.
And then, and then I can apply soak. I halve the damage, then
would
apply soak.
like to rage.
Y'all,
Like
we
rage.
got a raging Mandalorian here. Are you good, Rach?
And I think... See, the funny thing is, whilst I'm doing that, I also gain an extra soak, bringing my normal soak up to a 17. And I'm going to spend 1 destiny point to gain 6 more points of soak. So I have a 23 total soak.
Nice.
That is crazy.
Dell's ready to go.
He really is.
And the extra 6 soak only lasts till my next turn. Beginning of my next turn. Dell's done.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still losing my shit at Rachel having a stroke.
It's like my as I'm typing post, it just types the A with like roast or something. That sounds fun.
Like toast.
Oh man, yes.
Passat. Pass.
Oh no.
Oh.
All right.
Post.
So, Io,
Getting
upon seeing this dude show up, he's going to pull his sword out, do a fancy little twirl of it before just charging at the dude to try and stab him with it.
That's what he
Stab
said.
away.
Sorry.
I think he gets a
Jesus.
crit. Wait, does he? No, he does. He doesn't hit him, does he? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If it's a crit,
Okay,
it's
no, he didn't
automatically
hit him
hit.
with.
I thought it was
Nope,
a crit,
it
it
does
was an
not.
automatic hit.
That's okay because even though he missed with his sword, he can spin around and try and use his knife. Let's hope this actually frickin' works.
I don't think that was
Nice.
successful.
Lord.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, minus 2, which is 5. That should hit.
That
Nice.
does indeed hit.
And is that
And
a
it
crit?
crits.
And it crits. Alright, what's
So
the
that
damage?
is 60 damage.
With improved
Being fucking dead.
knife.
He is so dead.
Improved knife.
Very
What do you mean
nice.
improved?
It's very nice.
No, that crit damage just comes from his frenzied something. Where is it?
Either way, he a badass.
Oh,
Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah,
Is that
lethal
it for
blows. There we
Io?
go. Yep, that's it. He just kind of like flicks the blood off his knife.
Fantastic. Mira, it is now your turn.
Oh dear God. Oh shit. Balls. Let's see. This would be here. I can't make it to Ven. No matter what I do. I don't think. Because this is a solid wall right here, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So I don't think I can jump across and make it, can I? Is
I
there
mean-
a gap here?
That is indeed a gap, yes.
Oh, I'm gonna do something stupid.
Okay.
All right. Mira would like to activate her stealth suit. And she's going to run at this gap, jump in the air, grab onto Dove, use that to help float her across, land on the other side, and then run up behind Ven.
Okay.
right over here. Can you
I
use
will
Dove as a
allow it.
little floating backpack? Please.
I will allow it. Points for creativity.
And then I would like to I don't know if talking is a free action or not.
Yes,
I'm
that's
gonna,
pretty
I'm gonna assume so.
Yes.
Vin, it's Mira. I'm right behind you. Don't stab me with your lightsaber. I'm just gonna do something real quick, and I'm going to jury rig her lightsaber.
Whoa.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Your lightsaber base damage is now plus 10,
Oh, cool. Thanks.
and
That's
then
pretty
Hawk is
exciting.
going to shoot at this
Pew
guy.
pew.
Pew pew. Hawk stuff. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Range light, which is this, which does that. Okay. Roll this with that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. But the ones get rid of both of the crits. So technically it's still only 3. Plus 5 for Speaks Binary. So 8 total
That'll hit.
for 36 points of damage.
Okay then. Yeah, an onslaught of firepower. And he did.
Yay. Okay.
Alright. Is that it for Mira?
Do you need a stealth roll? Because I'm trying to be invisible.
They are not really noticing you, so at the moment, no.
Okay.
Alrighty, so then you are up.
Okay. Yeah, so she hears like Mira go, "Hey, it's me," in her ear, and
Wow.
feels something at her like messing around, and then she kind of looks at her lightsaber. She's like, "Oh, thank you," and then she'll switch it to stun for now because she doesn't know what's going on. Can I get a better look at these guys now that I'm running up in his face?
Yes, they are Ubis. You've encountered this particular species before, but these are not what you see to be associated with Eric's group. They almost seem to be feral in a sense.
Okay, interesting.
Almost seemed to be what?
Feral.
Feral.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will attack. Hey, mine just said there's an error with the form too.
Lectifurk.
Okay, let me try again. Oh, I got a crit too.
Oh, perfect.
And as soon as you turn your lightsaber on, and instead of just being like, "Jung," like normal, it goes, boom.
Right.
Cool. That's pretty fun. It's like the blade's like way more intense than normal. Then he'll probably like side eye it like whoa before she like cuts into it.
I love it. Yep, that'll
yes.
that'll definitely hit.
So
and it's a
if that's
crit.
an addition, yeah. So if it's an additional 10 damage too because of Mira, so that would be 40, just base, and then crit would be no soak, right? So,
Right.
okay, so 40.
Yeah, he did.
He's
He's
stunned. Okay.
Okay, he knocked out. Whatever.
He knocked
I'll
out. Bam. And I'll kind of glance back in mirror and be like, "This is nice," and then I'll go up to this person and do the rest.
Mira's gonna give her 2 thumbs up, forgetting that she's invisible and can't be seen.
I love it.
I don't think this one hits. Just a lot of ones cancels that out.
Ooh, that does not hit.
Okay, so I don't.
As you're going towards him and you go to swing your lightsaber, he just kind of, seeing what you did to his friend, he's able to duck out of the way.
The fear. Yeah, I think if I miss, I don't get a third attack, right?
Correct.
Right.
Okay, so I'm done. That's it.
Okay. Alrighty. So, now that we're at the top of the round, I have got to head out. But we'll stop here. I know we're in the middle of combat again.
Aww.
But we will pick it up next week and continue the combat and see if you can solve the mystery of where the fuck people went.
Where are the Wookiees at?
We came here for Wookiees.
I want to see Wookiees.
This
never
wasn't on
seen
the
them
brochure.
before.
Mira tripped over one dead Wookiee. No!
Why would you say that?